Hello. How we doing? All right, mic check. Camera check. We good. We've got Ravenlord. Hello, Rise. Welcome in. We've also got Mad Scythe on her first riot. Scott Butts. Hello. Who else did we have? We've got Sly. Mousebait is lurking. Mazdo. Hello. How we all doing? I have not finished the Praetors. Nope. We switched to ORKtober since tis the season. How are you, Mad Scythe? How is yours coming along? Welcome in, everybody. What are we up to today? My plan is to try and get this guy, I don't want to say finished, but like ready for basing and final checks. So that's the plan. Yesterday, we did a whole bunch of stuff to the front. Today, we have all of this fur to paint. We have another shoulder to paint. We have everything back here that I didn't want to accidentally stick my finger in to wet paint. So that's the plan, is we're going to keep cruising through this guy. He is a handsome orc. Hey, Shushu, welcome in. How are you today? So yeah, this is Grumlok and Gazbag. This is actually the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. So a really cool opportunity to paint these guys. But welcome in. Depending on if I need to set him down to dry or anything like that, I also have some orc knobs we can work on. Well, he's very dark on camera when just the primer. We also have a weird boy. We just got orcs and orcs and orcs to paint. So, we have plenty of things we can work on if we need to set him down. What are you guys up to today? Let's see, Ravenlord says it's a Monday after 2 4-day work weeks. I just want to go home and paint. I'm sorry. Chaotic Stupid, thank you so much for that sub for 23 months of support. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Ravenlord says shifted my gym class from tonight to tomorrow, so to do a benchmark class, so I get to paint all night today. Let's go. Alright, says the taxman provideth a return. So I bought that tablet. Nice. Nice. Yay, orcs. What you up to, Rise? Oh, wait, 'cause hot. Might get up to paint. Just not worth trying. I feel that. Those nights are the worst. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a wash on our gold, and then we'll flip this around and start all that fur. I think that's my plan. Chaotic Stupid, what you up to today? Thank you again for the support. I appreciate it. Painting the Star Drake still. Star Drake's a big project. I'll keep you busy here for a bit. Anyone else? Sounds like Ravenlord painting tonight. We got Star Drake from Chaotic Stupid. Anyone else got some hobby either now or later today? It's so big. It's a big model, yeah. It's been a while since I've painted one, but they're a big project. There is also a new Necromunda model we can take a look at here in just a little bit. It is resin, before we get too excited, but it's a cool vehicle for the squats. I know some people are excited because hopefully wanted to steal it for Votan, but there is it is Forge World. Keep that in mind. Let me get some more orange. This poor orange is about dead. Let's see, yesterday, I did some building yesterday. You guys want to see what I built? That's this Gluta Morkborg mini this morning. I'm going to try and work on Pubnibble. Vegeta, thank you so much for that sub. For 14 months of support. It says, hello everyone, hope you folks are having a good time. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. We're good here. Hope you are as well. Thank you. Here's what I built yesterday. I built our Blood Bowl good boy. This is a Wilhelm Janey. So he is ready to go. I don't know where I put his base, though. I need to find his base later today. I've got like a tiny bit of gap filling that I'm trying to figure out if I want to do, or if I just do like a kind of a quick job on him. I kind of want to do a little bit before I prime him. We'll get him together. And then I also built the Moonstone guy on the elk. However, his spear is super bent, so I will have to fix that today before I can finish building him. But he's really cool. This was a really easy cleanup. Really cool mini. So once that spear is together, I'd like to bring him on as well. So I got those built yesterday, which was nice. Nice getting those together. Hey TJG, welcome in. Let's see, finally building out the new hobby room tonight. Wife and I will be sharing a space. We'll see how that goes. That's awesome. I hope everything goes well, getting it set up. Sorry, this orange is giving me... We might have to pick a different orange. Looks more like a fish rod. A little bit, yeah. So that was, other than that, the assembly was really, really easy. I'm just going to switch to this. A little bit brighter, but I think we can make it work. Hey, Oreo class, welcome in. How are ya? Good to see ya. Yeah, whippy spear, yeah. Everyone knows the sound of the whippy stick. That's what that spear does. Ryan says, the new dragon that's coming is going to be great for converting to Soulblight Vampire Dragon. That dragon is so cool. So cool. I could see that getting stolen for a lot of different things, yeah. Still waiting on your Blood Bowl box. Hopefully it is here soon. So we can Blood Bowl together. Alright, let me get these little braids real quick. A little bright, we might do a little red wash over this. Or glaze after. For now, it'll work. AirPods are a wonderful thing. Scott and I shared this room for a while. It is kind of nice having your own space, but also, I think the thing I really loved is like you could turn around and like show each other something real quick. So it kind of depends. We shared this room for a while. Order something through the local game store to support them, but it's hard on Amazon. Could have it here tomorrow. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. I've had that exact same like thought process before. It's like I don't have to leave my house. Hey, War Hero, welcome in. Says, holy smokes, we made a ton of progress since yesterday. Thank you. He has been so much fun that we're just cruising. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Mix up, do a little bit of a wash, or I keep saying a wash. I basically make a glaze. That's why I'm saying that. We're gonna do his little nails, the wraps, get all that done here. The IKEA delivery fee is well worth the cost of not having to go to IKEA, true. Plus, you know, you have to load it all up, and sometimes it's just not worth it. You can just bring it to me. How's our streaming? Oh, military model. Very cool. Welcome on in. Yeah, we are going into ORKtober. So I've got this guy today. We were working on this guy last week. The only thing is if we switch to these characters, I do have some notes in my email from the client to make sure that we get all of color requests and things. It's a little trickier to do on stream, but if we need to, we've got the time, we'll do that. I kind of like to stay on this guy or go to the knobs, but it's an option. But going to IKEA means getting meatballs. Just throw it on the delivery order. Bring meatballs, please. To be fair, it's not their fault. They said GW's just slow to ship, which feels on purpose. I think they've also, for Games Workshop, the older products tend to take longer than the newer stuff. Which can be annoying if you're trying to go back and get stuff. They usually have the newer stuff ready to roll. Some of the older stuff is not always in stock. So that could be what you're up against there too, but alright. He's got two more things back here I'm trying to figure out. Let's do another red. We'll just flip-flop them. Make it easy. Weasel, hello, how are ya? Why is this orc giving me pirate captain vibes? Probably because of his little, I keep calling it his goblin parrot. Probably because his little parrot friend up there. So that is a little goblin shaman that is chilling on his shoulder. They're adorable. I love them. But that's probably why. GW shipping during lockdown is a whole new definition of slow. Yeah. I feel like it's been better. And I know that our stores have been getting like more paint and stuff now. Before a while there, it was pretty rough, yeah. Luna Austin, thank you so much. How are you today? I can show you, let me get this red on. I'll show you what we've got so far. We've been cruising along. He's been a lot of fun. Which means I tend to just keep cruising. Now here's where we're at so far. The only thing missing is at the very top here, there is the little moon. I don't have that on there for right now, so that will be added later. Well, welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on? For her birthday once a year, we go to, sorry, we had to go to Canada for it. Is that your closest one, is hopping over to Canada? So they're in the States, Madscythe, but they're pretty spread out. I think sounds like closest one is probably Canada. Yeah, they're pretty spread out. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and let's start all this fur. Well, we'll get his little arm first. And then we'll go ahead and tackle all this fur. So much back here. Go ahead and get started. Toronto has 2 IKEAs, and they're the closest to us. Before I forget, stream announcements. If you did the starter box challenge, the showcase video is up on YouTube this morning. It should be up now, actually. If you guys want to see what everyone was working on and see the final count of finished miniatures, that is up now. So that's what I recorded last week when we took a stream off. You guys can check that out. We will be doing some more challenges. Related to that, we are going to have our mini exchange next month. So if you guys want to join us for the mini exchange, we're going to start getting all of that together here very soon. But you can check out that video now. Junkie, hello there. I'm doing well. It's good to see you. How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. All right, so we get our first IKEA store in New Zealand, I think late 2024. Let's see, Luna says, I'm all right, thank you. Not at the moment. I'll be working on, Sylvaneth Arch Revenant when that comes. That's awesome. Do you have a an army for Sylvaneth or just a paint project? Ringler says, everyone just go to the Canada IKEA. We can arrange a chat meetup at the same time. It's not like Canada's that big. I think Toronto has a GW store too. Let's just all go to Toronto. Field trip. Field trip. I have to go to Toronto to get IKEA. It's 2 hours north of me. Alright, so that was one stream announcement. The other stream announcement is we were going to have a sponsored section today, but something is not activating on Twitch side. So I've already submitted a ticket. They've already escalated it, so they're looking into it. But until I can get that to activate correctly, we're going to wait on the sponsored thing. So if everyone's tuning in, if you want to help me, hopefully tomorrow we can do it. That's my plan. I would imagine tomorrow we should be good to go. But if it doesn't work, then no, go for it, Sly. I feel bad, Sly. I can't do anything like Discord related for it, other than like you guys picking a spot to kind of talk about it, because we're gonna have the mini exchange. But if you guys want to use the whip gallery or anything like that, absolutely go for it. Hey Titan, welcome in. So I bought the Getting Started with Warhammer bag yesterday for 20, because I had a unique Termagant sculpt. Getting Started bag. What is that, Titan? Is that something at the Games Workshop store? Oh, like I know what bag you're talking about. See, hello, how are you? Welcome in. We're working on fur for this orc. How was your weekend? Oh, good. Ignore the red. Folks doing mini exchange might find it useful as well. Yeah. So Sly had an idea, and maybe typing in chat. But the idea of taking 5 minutes every day and reporting back, kind of accountability buddy style, to get some painting in. So if anyone would like to hop in, it sounds like it will be in the Discord. If Sly's got another place for it, we can figure that out. But just a quick little check-in to say that you got your 5 minutes of painting in for the day. Just, yeah, just accountability check-in. But yeah, you guys can take over the whip gallery, hobby chat, wherever you want that to be. Wherever makes sense. Is that Butternades? If I goof that up, please let me know. How are you today? Says, my ORKtober is all but over. Painted 67 models in 8 days. Placed 9th at a GT. I'm exhausted now. That's a lot. I'm tired reading that. Welcome in. That sounds like a very, very productive ORKtober. Here's what I've got. Let me show you my ORKtober so far. So this is Grumlok and Gazbag, which is actually the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. We started him yesterday. We've also got this very weird boy. This Big Mac. I've finished 20 boys off stream, and I've got 4 knobs to add to them that are very dark because they're just primer. But that's my ORKtober. Has anyone else been working on some orcs? What do we got, chat, for ORKtober? Jazzy, welcome in. How are ya? They got it. Oh, at Madness. It's like an envelope with a book and 2 models in it. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know they were doing something like that. And it's kind of on Sylvaneth for a long time. I want to do pink army. Not sure what color I could do the wood yet, though. That'll be cool. You could go, one that I really love for Sylvaneth is like a cherry blossom army. I think they're so pretty. You'll be in Texas Land in under a week. That's super exciting. This says I'll make a post. Hobby chat sounds good. Matt, welcome in. How are ya? Once paint's in the palette, it's a shame to waste it. I think I looked at a box of orcs. An ORKtober. There you go. All orcs for ORKtober. There you go. If you guys want to join the 5 minutes of painting a day. Sounds like that will be in hobby chat. And then I will be getting the mini exchange stuff up as soon as the form is ready. Bill's helping me with that. So sent over my bit yesterday. We'll see if Google Forms likes what I made. Let's say I do spade paints outside of my custody, so high volume's possible. My trucks look absolutely nasty. Went through plastic in 3 colors in an hour. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, right? I think contrast, speed paints, great for things like events, or batch painting that you just don't want to do. I did a bunch of my Skaven in contrast, and it saves a lot of time. See any of the new model reveals? I did. That was part of why I was asking about Sylvaneth, is they got their model on the bug. What did you think of that? I think he looks pretty cool. Is Mini Exchange November? It is, yeah. Is anyone here going to Gamehole Con? An unfortunate name for a con. Is anyone going? Rise says, I want to paint an orc for ORKtober, but I can't decide which model. And also, I keep learning turd squeaks. I think the nice part about orcs is there are so many fun models that you can pick. Is that Critical? Welcome in. How are you today? We've got our online mini. Yep. How are you? It is metal, so I'm trying to be very careful here, especially with it on the holder. But it has been a ton of fun. These little guys are great. Welcome in. Oh, the Goth Rocker? That's a fun one, yeah. We'll definitely be picking that box up. It's a really nice little box, especially if you hadn't picked up the new bugs just yet. I think they were also in a big box. I don't remember if they were released separately? Is it the Lancers? Or the Sylvaneth? Can't remember now. I'm technically an orc model, but I love Killicans. Those count. I don't know the Mrs. Buzz is gonna let me do that one. That is, that's an unfortunate name for a convention. Yep. Do I want to mini exchange? Well, I can go over it in case anyone has not done mini exchange. Mini exchange, the best way I can describe it is think Secret Santa, but we exchange at the end. So basically everyone picks a miniature and we all paint for the month of November. And then at the end of November, whoever finishes their mini goes into the drawing and we draw each other's names and then we send them. So you're not painting specifically for someone. You're painting a miniature and then you're sending it on its way to someone else. So we've done this last few years. We do a one in the spring and then one in the fall. So we're going to be doing that for November. And they knew what they were doing, right? They want us talking about it. They knew what they're doing. I never thought about it being a weird name. It's a weird one. See, the Gothrocker are hard to find down my way without ordering, which will take 2 weeks. Do some early ORKtober planning for that to happen. Yeah, no, I think there's a ton of fun orc models. I think you could find something if you wanted. Still hop in. Still got time. Also says, my Grumlok and Gazbag are still in their blister. I mean, you can come join me and get them, free them from their little packaging. I don't know how much this model goes for. I didn't look. If you, weren't interested in painting, how much it would go for, not sure. I think that's all I had stream related. Yeah. So YouTube video up today for the starter box challenge. And then get ready for mini exchange. I think I'm gonna do some Kingdom Death. I'm gonna go through the brown boxes that I have, try to find a Kingdom Death model that I want to paint. Take a small Warhammer break again. Since so much of my commissions right now are Warhammer. A little break sounds nice. Zogric Anvil Smasher and Clonk. That's true, you could get little Clonk. Just released for Sigmar. I'm gonna use him as a war boss because Clonk is the cutest squig. You still think about the minis I've exchanged? I have mine that I've received on my display case. It's nice when I go to put minis up and see the ones from the exchange. It's cute. Let's see, I'm trying to sculpt some dragonish wings for this kobold mini I made for a fellow PC, but it's not going very well right now. Uh-oh. I hope that it gets better here. Have you tried sculpting something like that before? It's like, is this brand new we're working on? I don't think I would do very well. Hey Greenleaf, how are you? Welcome on in. We're working on our orc again today. What you got? Talking about stream stuff, November's stuff. I love little tomatoes with teeth, little squigs. Squigs are so much fun to paint. I got to, oh, they're not up here. I had some of the runt herders that are like holding back the squigs. I got to paint those here with these this group of orcs. And I got to paint a big squig with Mozrog. Yeah, I moved everything. They're not back here anymore. Keep wanting to show my miniatures and I can't. If you'd like to check them out, they're on my socials. I'll throw that in here instead. Mozrog is on there if you'd like to see the squigs I was working on. I posted this little guide today. This is a new experiment. I've tried sculpting a few other things before. This one is new. I hope it goes well. I feel like wings would be difficult, but I know you can do it. Hey, Termagant, and a Slam. God damn it, Slam. How are you? Why must you remind me? The other thing after the building chat that I did with Slam is we watched the live-action Dragon Ball movie because we hate ourselves. It's awful. Don't do it. I was okay as can be expected after the pain. I took another Moscow Mule after we finished to fully process what we had done. Why is it the middle of October already? I don't know how it happens, right? I need it to stop. I don't know how it happens. Back up. Wasted mine. No, wait, come back. How are you? Hello. Come back. Here, Lauren says, oh joy, got a customer who sent a quote for a 50K repair who said, I'm sending this to the other vendors to handle. Now who is asking if we can go ahead and repair and finish it in 3 weeks. Lucky, lucky Ravenlord. Lucky you. I'd urge anyone to watch the first 2 minutes to see how wrong they get things so fast. Just immediately. Immediately they didn't even read the wiki. I got like extra sad as I like thought about it after Slam, because like the Demon King Piccolo arc is so good, and then that's what they decided to do with it. Like he's a great villain for OG Dragon Ball, and that's what they did with it. I feel like after Cell, it might actually be Demon King Piccolo. He's great. He's very smart compared to, you know, a lot of Dragon Ball. Do Squig's goblins count towards ORKtober? Yes. Surely the Squig card counts. Yes. Paint it up, Rise. Join us. Join us. Feel like anything orky, throw it in. Let's get it done. Anyone else going to work on some orcs here? If I didn't have so many projects already, Big Pig would have been what I'd want to pick up. Big Pig minis. Sweet. Big Pig. Big Pig. We did play some Strahd. This session was a lot of travel and getting some lore. But now we are headed towards Strahd. So I feel like we made some progress, but not a whole lot. Large pork. Large pork. That's my fear for any 40k live action. Henry Cavill involved or not. Yeah, live action just... that face is the best I can do. Sam says, otherwise okay. Finally clean. Did some maintenance on the old treadmill. Let's go. Walking again today during stream for the first time in a while. Love it. Let's go, Slam. I'm sad I have to wait a few more days before I can join you again. Friggin'. This is gross, but I'm gonna show you guys. Look at him. He's just black ink. He's still on, though. I have left it on. But man, give me all the trouble. All the trouble. TJG says, as I've told some friends over the weekend, the older I get, the more I relate to Vegeta. Vegeta's great. Reds, welcome in. How are ya? I'm working on Orc Commandos at the moment from Octarius Kill Team. It's taken an age, but they're nearly finished. There's some great minis. Glad that they are getting some more progress. Oh, thank you, Slam. I didn't know. Thank you. Alive Madness, welcome in. How are ya? We're working on our little orc mini here. What you got going on today? Thank you, Slam. It says 2 sessions to the final battle. Look to finish next time we get to play. That's amazing. Scott finished, not Strahd, a different campaign last night. It's always crazy when these like really long campaigns get finished up. Anyone else been playing some tabletop here? We will get to play again in 2 weeks, so hopefully, even with holidays, hopefully we still get to play. This thing is creaking, and I really want that fur to dry first, but he's making me a little nervous. That's the joke, Matt. That's the joke. I'll paint a bunch of squeaks, then hide them in odd places in my housemate's room. See how long it takes them to notice. I like that we're now bringing ORKtober to the roommate. That makes me happy. Roommate also now gets to celebrate. Whether they like to or not, they also get to celebrate. We wanted to finish last session, but the time gods did not let it happen. I feel like, especially with like wrapping up a campaign, you always want time to like go through everything also. Make sure you have like a good send-off after all that time you've spent, right? For your characters and just to wrap everything up. Definitely want to make sure you've got time to do all that. I think that makes sense. Would feel bad if you like rush the very end, right? That doesn't always feel very good. Hey Spark Minis, welcome in. How are ya? Oh, roommates. 8 roommates. My house is busy. That's awesome, though. I feel like it might be a little loud for me, but that's really cool. Alright, there's that. What do we want to tackle next? A little bit more brown. Missed yesterday. Let's see, it was 12:30. We'd probably 2 to 3 more rounds of combat left. Each round is running an hour, so yeah, it's time to just put it off one more session. But I think knowing that you're close is good, you know? See, I kind of want to use the fur back there to lighten him up. Let's do a lighter fur back there. Forget a little loud. Oh, bathroom management. True. 8 people is, depending on bathrooms. How many? That is a lot. A lot of management. Big true. So yeah, that was my night last night. How was rest of weekend? What did everyone do this weekend? If we didn't get to chat yesterday, how was weekend? Today, I have to do email. I'm so behind on email, and I'm so sorry. If anyone is waiting on an email from me, I'm so sorry. I got so distracted between tattoo and new computer and everything else that I am behind. So today, we're doing it. Force myself to sit down and do it. I'm sorry. I was just distracted. I'll celebrate our 4-year wedding anniversary. Loved it. You guys do something special for it, if you don't mind me asking? Otherwise, tell me to buzz off. Emails are like wine. They can change. They can age a little bit. No worries. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think at this point, almost everyone that would get an email is in here, so it's fine. I think I have one client not on Twitch, but is on YouTube, so. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with me. But says, went to Chuck E. Cheese, battled brainworms. I'm sorry about the brainworms. That's tricky. I've had a bit of that myself. I hope that those worms back where they need to be. Boss just added a 15-minute invite with the description, wanted to share positive news before tomorrow's all hands. Good job, Boss. That's how you make a random calendar invite, yeah. That's much better. Let's see, ate steak and cake and spent the day with each other. That sounds amazing. A good anniversary indeed. Good. Happy anniversary. Another month, another fight with Prime not letting me resub quite yet, but already running ads at me. I'm sorry. Hope it gets fixed here in a second. You have to wait to the second to re-up that. I think we're in an upward trend today. Let's go. I don't know what just happened there. Sorry. He says, when I was a kid, Chuck E. Cheese was a magical land. By the time I became a parent, I realized it's actually a biohazard cesspool that also has bad pizza. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. All of it. Panda, hello. How are you? We're back to work on you, boys. Being very careful while it's on our holder here. What you up to today? We are now working on the backside so that I don't goof anything up. You said what it was about. You said if it was good news or bad. You kept it short. The only way to make it better is just slack me what you want to tell me. Yeah, just put it in there. Looking amazing, thank you. I'm so glad. They have been so much fun. Thank you again for the opportunity to paint them. I'm gonna start all this fur here in just a little bit. I just woke up trying to figure out if I have a morning meeting or not. Hopefully, good news for you as well, if you have a meeting. Amazon same-day delivery. Bring me those icy hot patches. Uh-oh. Hope you feel better here. Those are very helpful, though. I do like the icy hot stuff. Feel better. Everyone get your Amazon orders in. Alright, there's that. Kinda wanna start. Let's get some highlights on our little shaman up here. We're gonna go in with our incubi. GW finally had some of the Void War bases in stock yesterday, so I ordered some under the guise of adding credit card details to prep for End and Death ordering Saturday. I've got 3 different GW orders arriving, and we started the weekend with 1 order plate. That's where they get you. Uh-oh. Incubi Darkness is dead. So we're gonna use Dark Sea Blue instead. I don't feel like... Wait, is this the new one? New one. Older Parrot, yeah, little friend. Okay, we have a new one. I'm getting old socks, I'm sorry. Alright, just gonna shade with a little bit of our incubi. We may do a little tiny bit of Dark Reaper later, but for now we'll start with this. Posted the sign up for the 5-minute challenge. Not that kind of 5-minute challenge. If you guys would like to join Sly in painting 5 minutes a day, if you need that little extra accountability, a little extra bump to get some painting done, you can join Sly in the Discord. I think it was under Hobby Chat. PJG says, Amazon is dangerous. Trying to resist starting a Space Wolves kill team built around Hounds and Morkai box and a Phobos box. Wallet will not be happy. It is now that you can, like... I've ordered Warhammer off Amazon a couple of times. The fact that you can get boxes like that, usually at a discount, is a little dangerous. It's a little dangerous. Hounds of Morkai hype. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Alright. Getting all this highlighted. I should probably do the 5-minute challenge. I haven't painted since the move. Yeah, hop in. There is, I mean, nothing to lose, right? Hop in, give it your best. Get some painting done. A reminder that we will also have our mini exchange coming up. So, if you want to get into the habit now, might help with the exchange too. But yes, but I saved X amount is not the best justification. Is it Nitron? Welcome in. How are you today? You've hopped in. Let's go. Hello, hello. How are you today? Alright. Got some silver to touch up since we kind of neglected the back here yesterday. I was going to say, girl math. I technically only spent so much of the starter box, which means you can also get a character. That's what that means. The best kind of girl math. Alright, there's that. We've also got, he's got a couple details hanging off his shoulders. I love spending $100 to save 20. Yep. Also, make sure you get the free shipping. That's very important. Whatever you need to do to get to free shipping. We've all been there, right? We've all been there. The more you buy, the more you save, chat. Just science. Just science. Alright, we got one more skull back here too, and then we'll start doing some of this fur. Hey Hawkwood, welcome in. Just got him today. Oh, this boy? Or something else came in. How are you? Gotta spend money to save money, that's right. That's right. I wish I had a good excuse for picking up that Hera model, but I don't. I just bought it. You're the first person I've heard refer to plastic models as savings. It's just science. Hey, Erebry, welcome in. How are you? Oh, you found one, Hawkwood. Nice. Well, welcome on in. Here's what I've got so far for him. He's been so much fun. Later, we'll be moving him to a 40 mil base and kind of doing kind of some rocks. So right now he's on the very silly, tiny square base. But later we will move him up to a nicer base. Is there anything else you're working on? I just add dishwasher detergent to my laundry soap to get the same day shipping. But, like, I'll need dishwasher detergent at some point, right? See, that's what I say. It's like, I'm going to use it eventually. So throw it on. It'll get used. I've done very similar. Not just saving, but investments. That's right. It just works for savings. If you, too, like to save money. Throw this in chat, too. For our Europe friends, check out Element Games for a discount. Savings. Investment. Business. Business. I'll just order twice as much as I need to get the free same-day shipping. Nerd math right there. Love it. Love it, chat. We're all on the same page. Synergy. Blue sky thinking. Pushing the envelope. Thinking outside the box. That's right. All of that and more. Circling back around. That's right. All of it. All of it. Anything stonks. Stonks. Right, okay. Little rest the details back here. Got some hair to highlight. I guess we'll just do all of that at once. We've got hair, we've got fur. Get everything all together here. Refer to my previous email. Going now in financial influencer narrative. Yep, completely new take on it. You think it's gonna work, Wasted Mind? I'm trying really hard. This is our new channel direction. Financial decisions with Nikki. How about thinking inside the box? There might be some good minis there. That's true. Make sure to check both. Inside and outside the box. Otherwise, how will you know? Bye! Wasted Mind. Already in the spirit of things. I love it. Already there. My favorite financial advice was that thing a few months back. This teenager in TikTok basically outlined how to commit fraud and then admitted to doing it himself. Oh no. Oh no. It gets kind of wild. Remember Save the Box too? You never know. You never know. Guys, did you know you can set up a fake business, buy things on credit, declare bankruptcy, and write off the debt? I bought this 100K. Watch, look. Oh no. What a... I had not heard of this, and that's amazing. Wow. Wow. Social media, a whole thing. IRS incoming, right? Thank you for all of this proof. Yoink. Thank you for your confession. I mean, you can do that, yeah, but admitting to it. Admitting to fraud. Probably not your best move. Probably. I'm not an expert. Hey Bear, welcome in. How are ya? So this is what we've got today. We are working on, this is Grumlok and Gazbag. This is actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. And what time to work on them? Then ORKtober. So we've got a bunch of different orcs that we're working on, sorry. We've got the shock attack we need to get back to. I need to airbrush the front of this, and then we'll get started on that. I've got some orc boys I've been working on. But yeah, a really fun ORKtober project. Anything you're working on? Don't mess with the IRS. They even scare the Joker. Yeah, definitely not who you want to mess with. No. I enjoy watching people's social media brain rot, come up with new ideas, like no one in the history of the human race has ever considered it. I think my favorite that I've seen is Gen Z discovering skirts, where it's like a shorts and a skirt. And like every millennial woman's just like, you're just now finding out. It's things like that. The little things have been my favorite to like watch on TikTok. Chris the Snack, welcome in. How are ya? You better tell them, boys. They're purty AF. I will tell them. How are you today? Trying to get the rest of our exclusive mini together today. Avian, welcome in. How are ya? Just imagine how boomers felt. How are ya? I was watching one where you pay this company to teach you how to get rich on Audible. You subscribe to this company and they give you hot topics. They pay some poor soul on Fiverr to write the script, have someone else do the recording, listen on Audible under a pseudonym. This thing's supposed to be some infinite money cheat. There's a lot of things like that that are just wild. I've run across some of that on TikTok as well. Thank you. I need the full database of knowledge for the entire human race's history, and you still discover new things, right? Gen Z finding out some of their favorite songs are covers. Heavy samples from the 80s, 90s, yeah. Chris the Snacks is decent. Trying to make a homemade texture palette for dry brushing, but it keeps sticking to my fingers. How about you? I'm pretty good here. A texture palette. What are we using for that, Chris? Curious. Marathon, welcome in. Hello, nerd. How are you? Oh, did we finish the community challenge? Did we do it? We did it! Okay, we will gift out some subs here in just a second. It's like people finding Metallic on the TV show, yes, or Ozzy because of a duet song with some new singer, yep. I know skort is the only valid combo, but skort is a psychic damage word. It's a weird one. Skort and sporks and all that. Throw that in there. William, hello, how are ya? YouTube Nikki, the famous not Twitch streamer who showcases Combat Patrol community paint challenges. On our burgeoning YouTube channel, that's me. Why are you on twitch.television? Do you guys also want to go watch my new video? It's there on YouTube. You can click that link. It is our starter box challenge showcase. So if you can participate in our starter box challenge, you can go see your minis and see how many minis we painted all together. Let's see, Avian says, I got some heavy lower back pain yesterday. I'm sorry. I hope that you feel better here soon. Marathon says, okay, wait until tomorrow, the day after. Or at the latest from our world leaders. Still waiting. How did Piccolo come out? So I'm going to direct you to the Discord because right now he is covered in ink and plasma. He is drawing much more healing much more difficult than Shenron did. He's very hard to see at the moment. He's honestly he's really gross. Once he's cleaned up, he looks badass. But I will direct you to the sub lounge so you can actually see him. But he is this one for some reason we moved the tattoo a few inches and I bled a lot more. It's a lot more plasma. It's a lot more just pain. But I'll direct you to the Discord to see him, so that you can actually see him, because you can't right now. All right, let me catch up because they're going back and forth. Hey, Wasteland Ranger, welcome in. I managed to buy one of the Cities of Sigmar pre-release boxes. I thought there was none left. Nice, lucked out. Welcome in. I'm actually combi plasma right now. That's right. I keep rolling ones and damaging myself. It's not been pleasant. It's not been pleasant. Some of you like the Warhams. I live the Warhams. It's true. It's my job. I live the Warhams. It says, instead of rubbing off paint on the dry brush on paper, I ordered a texture palette a month ago. For some reason, that thing has been stuck in France. Oh, for three weeks now. Interesting. Well, I'm curious to see what you think when you do get to play with it. I've not used anything like that. I'm taking the Combi Plasma, Nikki, in every list now. How many? I better be a lot of points. That's all I have to say. Wait, so Andrew says, in the next few weeks I'll be putting down a lot more. Let's go. She has a special strat where she's taken off the board. She sasses once more, as if it were the sass phase. Just once more? I think I just keep going. It's basically like I'm still on the board, you know? I will never take Combi Plasma, Nikki. I roll poorly. You know, looking at my tattoo, I don't blame you. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. Mrs. Snack says, I've got a 7-hour layover in Paris when I'm heading to Detroit, so I might go on a rampage, see what I can find while I'm still there. The Raceland Rangers got the Cities box, 2 Warcry warbands, possibly a box of Dark Elves. That'll keep you busy for sure. Yeah. That'll do it. What does everyone else have coming up? I know we talked about mini exchange. Some of us doing ORKtober. What projects are in the queue, chat? Next up for me is we've got some Chaos Knights that I am going to be priming later today. And we have some Blade Guard, and I'm trying to decide how much of those I do on stream, because they are another all-white army scheme. Which, honestly, me in focus mode tends to do a little better. So I don't have too many touch-ups. No morning meeting, gonna run and get coffee. Be right back, stay safe, chat. Sounds good, Panda. We'll see you in a little bit. Seen some of the texture palettes. Oh, and my mini factory. They at least look fun. When Combi Nikki rolls a 1, you have to select from a list of stream malfunctions that cause a debuff for the rest of the game. Sound breaks, camera freezes, Sadie porks. Thanks, Slam. Thanks for that boost of confidence right there. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Combi weapons can't damage self anymore in 40k. Oh. Am I saved here? I think I'm saved. Wasted mind. Saving me. I'm gonna go off and write a set of rules for Streamhammer, my new tabletop game. Can work it in between all of the video games we're making. Yep. Your Bryce is done playing Starfield. Time to do some painting. Did find a really awesome grenade launcher. Has a weight of, half a pound? Instead of a battle shock test, it's a burnout test. That one hurts too much, Slam. I need you to stop. If you roll less than their enthusiasm, they flee the field. Okay, now you've gone too far. That one hurts too much. Lots of people donate. Nikki threatens to cry. One of the items is Nikki blames Slam the standard bearer. Now it just hurts, okay? You've made your point. To real 5 of me. I liked her better in older editions, wow. If you rolled 6 6s during the sass phase, she special summoned Slender Scott. Was totally broken, because for 1 CP you could use her rule, Fury of the Small. Let you reroll all not 6s because of the must-streamer army rule. I like that I can summon Slender Scott. This is my new favorite. AZ Decker, welcome in. We're not crying today. Nope. Not allowed. What are you up to? We are working on Grumlok and Gazbag. is the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. A really cool opportunity to paint this mini. Here is, we're working on the back today. We got a lot of the front done yesterday, but here is where he's at, so. Start of each turn, roll 2d6. And roll of 2, stream is cancelled. You missed your turn. I just keep rolling 2s. She had that passive partner buff throughout where if you're within 6 inches, you suffered psychic damage as you realize she's just better than you. Partner. Nikki only summons Slenderscap. She rolled a 6 and then a 6 after that. Otherwise she gets a nope. Slenderscott not interested. Entering the field. Alright. We got all that. Let's do our checkers here, and then we'll start all this fur. I just know the fur is going to take a bit, so I keep putting it off. I painted a purple blanket for decorative paste to show that off. Guys are the best, thank you. Thank you. How much? Iron Claw. What is iron? Yeah, I'm a slam. What is that? JPIC, hello, how are you? I mean, I'm not gonna open that right now. Movie about the Von Erichs. Oh, I was like, okay, who is the Von Erichs? Was this an helping me? Okay. I'll let you and Slam talk about it. Because wrestling's fine. I tune in every now and then. I'm not gonna be watching biopics about it, no. No. I'll let you guys watch it. JPIC, what you up to today? Iron Claw, more like Iron Brew. I really want to try Iron Brew. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did find a place I could get it. Because I want to try it. Zac Efron and the guy from The Bear are leads. Old Roadside is live and Slam is gonna love it. Oh, goody! It's making Slam's day today. He says, my brief reprieve has come to an end. Off to another soul-crushing meeting. Wish me luck, chat. I am sure that project management is something valuable to talk about this time. It couldn't be pointless BS like last time, right? Right? Right, Teak, absolutely. Absolutely. Best of luck. We'll be here if you get to escape again. I hope it goes well. The news button just leads you right back to the normal Warcom site. How useful. We does have little bones in here. Just now saw those. Alright, chat. We do have a new mini to look at while we're talking about websites. It's a Necromunda mini, but kind of cool. You guys want to take a look at that? And I have some subs to gift out because you guys hit the community challenge. We do that real quick before we just get lost in all of this fur and hair. I feel like this might be a good time before we get lost in here for a bit. Meeting with a point copium. Part of me finds it hilarious GW just uses WordPress for the community site. Someone said something about 40k. I went looking for a news article. I hit the news. I thought I kept coming up with the same article list. Yes, Seedecker. Another book is out this weekend. For Black Library, is that Friday? For those who will have to, unfortunately, fight the scalper bots. Is that Friday or Saturday for a new book? I've not actually tried for them. I love how the new Stormdress Dragon, I don't care if he's faction locked, he's really cool. It's a really cool sculpt for that dragon. For sure. The final book is this the last one? I haven't been keeping up. I don't read the books. It's Saturday, okay. As a web dev, I'll tell you, you would be shocked how many sites are WordPress under the covers. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see for that dragon. Like Slam mentioned there. How easy that is to steal for other factions. Because I think for vampires, it would be a good mini. I think a lot of factions are trying to steal that dragon because it's sick. The one guy, the dragon's a better chaplain than the real chaplain. It does just straight up look like a Space Marine chaplain on a dragon. It looks very Space Marine-y. Alright, as I move down the cloak, I'm doing less and less highlights. We need a little bit. We want this mostly the darker. We're going to keep adding highlights and layers to our kind of upper portion here. Oh, there's going to be 3 end in the death, so 1 more to go. Okay. I hope you're able to get your special edition Ravenlord, since you've got all the other ones. Will be sad days if you're not able to grab it. If a super zealot demigod can ride a bike, he can ride a dragon. I mean, I'm down with it. Everything should be on dragons, in my opinion. Everyone gets a dragon. You get a dragon. You get a dragon. Everyone gets dragons. All I hear is Space Marine hopium for a dragon. Who's gonna come steal all your dragons, JPEG, from Sigmar? Mm-hmm. Great. More highlights. And then we'll go gift out those subs. And take a look at the little Necromunda vehicle. I don't know if anything else has been posted since we went up, but I know that we have a vehicle to look at. I'm gonna ask just because not everyone was in here yesterday. From the latest reveals, is there anything we're excited for, chat? We had Bretonia, had Kill Team with Marines and Eldar. We had the Dawnbringer's book. We had the new dragon. What are we most excited for, chat? It'll just be the striking scorpions for me when they are separate, I think. Nundamunda, that's right. Let's take a look at that here in a minute. I feel like this fur is gonna need probably 1 more highlight. Ravenlord, there it is. 32 months of the friendliest streamer and chat. Life is good. You the best. Thank you so much for the support. I'm glad you got your emotes back as we fight Prime resubs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that Prime gives us a hard time every month. I'm happy to always keeping the scorpions true to the old Jess Goodwin sketches and sculpts. I feel like this last refresh with everything. They've been sticking to it, which is really cool to see. Considered using a box of the Old World Knights on foot. Oh, it's steel helms? Just grabbing minis from everywhere. Alright, I think we'll do. So we have so far on the fur. Obviously, it still needs some work. But let's take a small break. I need to gift out the subs for the community challenge so I can basically remove the notification from the top of my screen because it's blocking all of my chat. And then we'll take a look at the, the Nundamunda vehicle. Up over there. Meow. All right. Okay, first, I have to go through a different window. He's out, so 1 second. Move the silly thing. Go away. I like the first seat in the back. I'm assuming that's for me to watch One Piece in. I needed something I could curl up in while I'm playing games and stuff. And I'm gonna set it up as like a reading nook for my manga and stuff. I needed something with better lighting. So like in here I can have all my stuff. Sadie does fit in there with me though. Like if I'm in there, I can put her little booty in there with me. And we can cuddle up and watch One Piece. It's great. This chair just gets really uncomfy after being in it all day. But yeah, Sadie does fit in there with me. There they go! Woo! Oh, that's the first time I've seen the Make It Rain stuff. Okay, so those are going out too. These are from the community with our community point challenge, so thank you. Chase, Jesse, Chris the Snack, El Doctor, and Zombella. Enjoy those emotes and those subs from our community. Thank you. Alright, and now let's go look at Nundamunda. Alright, so this is the new model we got to see. JPig, thank you so much for that sub for 53 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Wait, sound clips, please? Oh, I see. Alright, here we go. Cross the Ashways in short order with the Scalvian Explorator for the Ironhead Squat Prospectors. Here is new vehicle. Anything over the 200 channel point redemption doesn't act. Cool. I'm about to just kill them all. I'm tired of it. Alright, the Ironhead Squat Prospectors are people of the Ashways. After them is a life spent sequestered in their great holds. They seek treasures out in the dunes, ply the great planetary trade routes, and long fortified convoys. A separate political entity to the humans they share the planet with, the squads don't use rich haulers to transport their precious cargoes. They have their own vehicles, huge tracked crawlers that wend their way across vast distances, bursting with goods, chems, and other spoils of their shadowy empire. It does look like a Starfield vehicle, yeah. A little bit, let's past my camera. I like that crawly boy. I think it's a cool vehicle. Yeah. Now they're all getting deleted. No more. Those seem to keep working well. I'll keep those. I don't know why the other ones don't work, though. I give up. These are the Scalvian Explorators, the workhorses of the squat holds. They are hard to crack, nearly impervious to small arms fire at the toughness of 7, which is ramped up to a formidable 9 against shots to the front, and relatively rapid with a 6-inch move. Here's more details. Their Ironhead Claw can destroy obstacles and flimsy structures without damaging the vehicle itself. On top of that, they have a transport bed along either side of the hull and 2 weapon hardpoints, mounting those juicy Ironhead flamers and heavy. That's not it for squat reinforcements in the upcoming 3rd volume detailing the Aranthian succession. There are 2 exclusive hired guns coming as well. Orin and Urson Grimjarl are among the last survivors of Yardlin? A squat hull destroyed under mysterious circumstances. These are fun minis, too. Welcome back, Panda. Orin is a house agent armed to the teeth. His status is last Charter Lord of Yardlin, affording him access to the Fractal Pulse Beamer, an extra deadly Inferno pistol, and a Techmite excavator. Oh, Exovator, sorry. More details for them. And then his younger brother, Urson, is more of a lone wolf, a bounty hunter with a souped-up long-shot hunting rifle that does 2 damage at strength 5, with rapid-fire 1, and rending to boot. He's accompanied by Techmite Oculi on his quest to hunt down the nomads of the Ashways who destroyed his home. All 3 resin kits will be pre-ordered from Forge World soon. This is for Necromunda. You're telling me this tiny robot has the same armament as Luis Dante, Chapter Master of the Blood Angels, yeah. This tiny robot has that. But yeah, there is, for our Necromunda fans. Or if you want to steal it for Votan, there you go. You want it, Avian? God's not messing around, that's right. Bring in the big guns. But that's what we got. I'm going to, let me hop over and make sure we don't have any other articles before we go back. I feel like that's all I would have today. Yep, that's all I got. Cool. Hey, Mr. Washburn, welcome in. I'm painting my Votan right now. They're so small. Lots of hard spots to paint. They are very small. Yeah, welcome on in. Which, I'll be honest, I don't know the Votan as well as I probably should. Which unit or character have we got today? Welcome in. Ghost Talks, hello, how you doing? Alright, let me get back to painting. I'll show you what I've got for today. Okay, I got the launch box. Just getting to it now. That's awesome. Now back to the hobby desk. Thank you for your news story. Thank you, Squeezle. Here is what I've got today. Today we are ORKtobering. So this is Grumlok and Gazbag. They are actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. So a cool opportunity to paint these up. They are metal. It's very heavy. But we're trying to work on... We did a lot of the front yesterday on stream. I'm trying to get him finished up with the back. Since now I can hold him a little easier without, you know, sticking my finger in all the paint. So trying to get this side worked up today. So welcome on in, everybody. Painting dwarves is harder than it should be. I think there's a couple factions where, like, you get back to them, you're like, oh yeah, these are tiny. I have that feeling with Sisters of Battle. They're very, you kind of forget how small they are compared to, like, working on Primaris Marines or things like that. They're very small when you go back to them. The 20-inch X-Wing Starfighter model for the original Star Wars movie just sold for $3.13 million. That doesn't surprise me. You get some of those original props and stuff. They get pretty pricey. Wait, Tau is the way for you, Panda? You gonna be working on some Tau? For anyone who may be joined during the article, what are we working on? What projects have we got? I've got works today. I absolutely have to do emails, so I will be doing emails today. But then Seraphon are going to get photos if I've got time today. Oh, that way. I'm sorry, Panda. I can read. They are very tiny, yeah. I don't really enjoy painting the smaller stuff, like the Pathfinders and stuff. Little breachers. Hey, Norman, welcome in. Kitty is at home. I'm so glad to hear that. Healthier than he was when leaving, but also very weak. Gotta get his strength back up. I'm glad he's back home. How are you? Hopefully also taking care of yourself here. I know that's very stressful when pet is not doing well. Oh, you also get a little rest today. You're making YouTube thumbnails for me, JPEG? Oh, good. I'm scared. Speaking of YouTube, thank you, bot. Our starter box challenge video is up. If you guys want to see what everyone was working on for the challenge and get the final mini count for how many we painted as a community, that's up now. Go check it out on YouTube. I think the Votan's a good middle point between Marines at one end and the Spindly Sisters Tau Infantry for me. Yeah, I feel like you still get some of the larger panels and stuff. But they're definitely smaller than the Marines. I think coming from, especially Primaris Marines, a lot of other things seem very tiny. Ghostox is working on my lunch before returning in an hour. I hope you have a good lunch. Thanks for coming to spend some of it with us. Hey Bill, how are you? When I was digging out the various Stormcast boxes in my basement this weekend, I ran into a random batch of Tau. I didn't recognize it. Who knows how long they've been there then. How you doing? My coffee's so hot, I just want to drink it. We wait not for it to cool down. Alright. Do a little bit more work back here. We'll definitely need probably one more color to highlight with. We're getting there. You guys know me, I'll fiddle with this fur for forever. Forever. Your starter box thumbnail has dragons? It does. I made sure to put them in there. It does, it does. Let's get some washes. Gotta run, sounds good, Irabri. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll catch you later. Was pretty good, right, Sea Decker? Pretty proud of it. pretty proud of it. Do we have anything coming up this week that we're excited for, chat? I know it's Monday, but is there anything we're looking forward to? I think for me, it's just trying to get some projects finished up. I don't think I have anything else I'm like... Sly's already excited for Friday. This week my Warcry box comes in. Next week I'm paying for it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try to have... Especially because I can't work out this week. I'm just going to try and knock out a bunch of stuff. I think that's my plan. Ooh, new PC arrives this week. Hell yeah. I'm very excited. There's so many people in the Discord who have been upgrading PCs. It's very exciting. It's a replacement for the family PC that broke a couple of weeks ago. Well, I'm glad it is arriving. That is still exciting. Oop, I'm too far over, sorry. I'm gonna snaffle the 4080 Ti from it. That's gonna be sick. I moved up to a 4070 with the upgrades I picked up, and the difference is pretty crazy. I was telling Slam I opened up Cyberpunk to like max settings after we put it in, and that felt pretty good. Grumlok says, mostly just excited for hobbying. Gonna try and finish up preparing as librarian. I snuck into the paint queue. Let's go. The hobby momentum has taken over hard lately. We love to hear it. And the kids can have my 3080. Merry Christmas, kids. Everyone's happy. Everyone getting new graphics cards. Not actually joking. It'll be part of the Christmas present. So that's a good Christmas present. Everyone happy. You want a 3080? I went up from a 2070. It was a pretty big upgrade for me. My 1090 is putting along fine enough. Honestly, I probably could have waited, but I was already getting the other stuff for stream and editing anyway, so just throw it all in. Make sure it all works together. Alright, that's all gotta dry. Let's turn back up here. See what we got. We do have some of the more like bronzy color to highlight, so let's go ahead and start that. It isn't 2070 Super, still chugging along, so no upgrades for me in the near future. Yeah, like I said, mine was working, it was fine, but by the time I'm updating motherboard, processor, just everything else, throw it in. That's what I did anyway. How are you today, Harpenstein? I wish I could get a 40 series, but they're all near $1,000 here in my neck of the woods. Squeeze a few more years out of my 3060. Yeah. I think you'd be fine. It's nice to have the newest, but I don't want a graphics card enough to like spend money on it. That's fair. You're not, I mean, mine's obviously part of my job. You're not having to have it, then. You can always put it off. Work done, let's go, Sly. Got through Monday. It's always so weird when you guys are finishing work and it's only 11 a.m. here. Time zones are weird. I was hanging on to the 1060 for a long, long time. The other PC hadn't died. I wouldn't be upgrading my card until this time next year, but it seemed like an opportune moment in the end. Yeah. I think especially when you can get like a good deal, whether that's Black Friday or just kind of end of the end of cycle. Some of those deals. Definitely worth just hopping on them. My current card still plays everything I'm trying to, yeah. You'll be able to play Roblox in 8K, that's... Get your Minecraft updates. I downloaded that demo you posted, Sly. I haven't played it just yet, but I did download it. Excited to check that out. Yeah. Turns out, after a few Moscow Mules, I was not able to dedicate some time to that last night. Maybe tonight. Now I have house stuff to spend money on that until that becomes a problem. There's always something. Yep, there's always something. MS Word will be like photorealistic. 8K for 8K, that's right. I haven't booted up the Age of Sigmar demo yet, I'm scared. I mean, if it's still up, I can download it too. Give it a try. Has anyone else tried the new Sigmar game? There was a demo in Next Fest. I don't remember when Next Fest ends. It may be tomorrow. But has anyone else tried? I think it's Realms of Ruin. After you got your tattoo, how long is it that you can't work out? The first week. I'm not supposed to sweat with the second skin on. So I will wait my week and be good. If you don't have the second skin on, I think you're supposed to wait still a few days. But I would rather be safe since it's gonna be on me for, you know, the rest of my life. I'd rather not mess it up. Take my week off. But yeah. As long as the second skin's on, you're not supposed to, because you don't want the sweat to collect under the stuff. That would be pretty gross and not very sanitary. Also halfway through season 3 of JoJo. Okay, so you're on... Sorry, all my paintbrushes just fell. I'm guessing that is Arc 3, which is like season 2, which is my favorite. That season is my favorite. I mean, it seems like you're liking it enough to keep going, Sly. Have our opinions changed on JoJo's? What do we think so far? I keep thinking about the tattoo, just trying to figure out how it might affect my weeks after. The week after is the most important, Jezzy. So you'll have the second skin. You don't want to be pulling on this. You want it to heal the best that it can for that first week. After that, then you're just switching to like a lotion and keeping it clean. The first week is the critical one, yeah. After that, it gets much easier. Pro streamer doesn't even need brushes. Yep. Yeet. You guys got games on your phone? I have a game I can tell you all about, Will. It's called Azure Lane. In it, I will describe. Hey Eva, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well here. We are working on an ORKtober project. This is Grumlok and Gazbag, which is actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. So really cool opportunity to paint it for ORKtober. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? You asked, Will. You wanted to know about the games on my phone. Explain in excruciating detail. Here we go. We just finger paint from now on. Yeah. This is the stream. Is Azure Lane a Raid Shadow Legends mod? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh, I'll do the announcement thingy again. We were going to do a sponsored section today, but the thing I have to activate with Twitch for it to like count and to work wasn't activating. So I sent in a ticket. It's already been escalated, so they're on it. But we don't get to do that today. So hopefully tomorrow we will have shopping with Nikki time. But that will not be today. It'll be tomorrow. So if you guys want to help me get that bag, it'll be tomorrow. Hopefully. If it's still not working, I'll let you guys know, and I'll probably just cancel it for now so I don't end up on bad list for not doing things. I want to make sure I'm all set. I want to be bad. Let's see, I'm brand new to the hobby, currently trying to decide what army to go for, but I bought a battle sister box to practice before I pick my army. I'm struggling to choose. Sisters of Battle definitely have some cool stuff. If you have any questions, if there's anything we can help with, please let us know. We are happy to help. I have painted some Sisters of Battle. I've not played them, so we might have to ask chat for if you've got gameplay questions for them. But if you've got any questions, let us know and we will do our best to help. If I don't have the answers, someone in chat will have it, so let us know. But yeah, welcome to the hobby. If you have any questions at all, let us know. I was keen on them, but changed my mind. Not sure I want them as an army, but they're cool. So you could look into, there's kill teams as well, so if you still want to work on some. I know that they have a kill team, so that's always an option too. But yeah, they'll be great to start learning how to assemble, how to paint, all of that. It's good to have. I am going to use this segue to kind of explain what I'm doing with my YouTube as well. I am going to start and probably record another video too this week of beginning Warhammer things. So what tools do you need to get started? What glue am I using? All the kind of frequently asked questions, we're going to be doing videos for that. So unfortunately, as you're asking, they're not available right now, but I am going to be recording some of that here very soon. If that helps, we can point you that direction as well. Kill teams, start collecting. Boarding patrol boxes are good little starter sets. Yeah, you tend to, with those boxes, you tend to get something for free. So if you were to buy the models all separately, versus in the box, you'd be paying a little bit more. So those combined boxes, like the combat patrols, you tend to get a model for quote free, which is nice, especially as you're getting started. Yeah, we'll be up, like Slam said, for another hour and a half or so. But we are live 4 times a week. We're kind of, right now, we're a mix of YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, we will be around if you have any questions. We can help narrow it down. Yeah, we are happy to help. If you're headed out, we will catch you next time then. Or if you're back today, we'll be here. Hey Munchies, welcome in. How are you today? If I only knew about these 10 Warhammer Essentials when I started. That's true, I need a more clickbaity title. But yeah, we're gonna have, I think we're just gonna call it like mini basics. It'll be a playlist of all the kind of frequently asked questions stuff. For anyone getting into the hobby. There's a lot that you kind of have to learn on your own. Which is a little frustrating. So, we can get some of that recorded, ready to roll. DJG says, anyone know if the Primaris size Mark 6 helmets are the same as the Horus Heresy ones? Helmet should be widely. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was one that was like a little bit smaller, but it still worked. but I don't know which one that would have been. Or like if that was a specific mark of armor. Still looked a little small. I don't remember now. Sorry. Oh, no worries. Yeah, the Discord's great too. Discord is great because then you have it too. It's not just gone with Twitch chat when you're done. So yeah, if that's more helpful too, we can help in there. The Discord's kind of our home away from home, so we're in there in between streams. So feel free to ask all the questions in there. And then you have it for when you decide to, you want to pick up anything else or look into anything, you've at least got it, and it's not disappearing into chat. The Sly is on final highlight of the Saurus Warrior scales. Absolutely gonna knock those out this week. Not even worried about it. Let's see, Mason says, I need to buy another Magna Rack just for cavalry. We're getting some space worries. I sold my house to start the hobby. There you go. Well, you'll have plenty of boxes, so don't even worry about that. You're good. Smashing start, right? As when you mentioned it yesterday, the plastic striking scorpion kill team is excited. I'm excited for that. I'll probably pick them up when they're separate, just because I don't play kill team. But I am excited to add them to my Eldar. They look pretty good. Who else is going to be picking up the new kill team box? Either for Marines or the Eldar. I grab my daughter. Be back in about 20 minutes. Sounds good. We'll see you a little bit later. I wonder how much of this orc I can get done in 20 minutes. Let's go, chat. Let's go. City's doing a crazy fast cavalry charge. Elf cavalry are fast too. I am a sucker for cavalry armies. I love anything with mounts. I've got Rohan for Middle Earth. Got my Space Wolves. I had a whole bunch for High Elves when I had High Elves. Sucker for it. Let me grab that box for the Marines and Terrain. Don't have a need for the Eldar? You want to work something out, Panda? We can do that. I guess when you figure out, yeah, let's do it. Okay. To figure out price and all of that. I don't know what the box will come in at. Let's do it. Who's the Eldar guy? Says the Eldar minis are coming every Sunday preview. Wasted Mind. Wasted Mind is ready. With perfect box for Wasted Mind. The last bit of wallet. Games Workshop came for it. Games Workshop came for it. Doesn't look like that box is going to have the terrain. Just the objectives. Oh. Well, if that changes, anything. I am happy to wait if it doesn't make sense. I have more than enough stuff to paint. More than enough. The new chaplain's coming in the box with the Storm Drake Guard. Yeah, it's got two other dragons, I think. Coming with him. So many dragons. First GW came from my cash. Then it came from my debit card. Then it came from my credit card. Then it came from me. I'll say it again. It's almost a relief when there's the previews and I'm like, only one thing I want. Or nothing I need right off the bat. I can wait a little bit. Though, I will say, I tend to save, like, a lot of my hobby money for smaller creators. Like, actually limited things I try and save for. The Kingdom Death, that Hera anniversary model. Games Workshop, I have tended to just wait until I actually need the thing. It's been nice. Save some money. This walking thing feels real long when you haven't done it in a while. I feel like I've been going for ages. I look down. It's been 45 minutes. Time, why must you betray me like this? Let's see. He just came in and growled at me. I'm working, Zadie. I'm sorry. Didn't like that answer. Let me scroll up here. This says it contains 2 kill teams consisting of 10 striking scorpions, 10 space marine scouts, and the 6 pieces of the rig apparatus train. Oh, okay. I'll still grab it. I did like the objectives. Okay. Yeah, let me know. We can get that worked out. My Kingdom Death addiction has kept me from grabbing other games. Now that I have Gambler's Chest over there too, it's just like, ugh. I've got so much I need to paint. Sorry. Okay, now she's set. Between Gambler's Chest and then yeah, the sales. I just got the painter scale with the motorcycle and I'm very excited. If you guys want to see that, that's also coming to YouTube this week. I believe it's scheduled for Wednesday. We did a little unboxing. We're just doing all the YouTube things this time, chat. We doing it. We doing it. Figuring it out. Can we on the dragon until I figure out how to transfer? Oh, that many dragons. Puppy's as sassy as you? Yeah. She is. She is. She's trouble. Liza's 2 down, 28 to go. Let's go. I need to get back to my lizards. We picked up all the Seraphon at release, and then I haven't worked on all mine in a bit. I really want to get at least my cavalry together. Speaking of being a sucker for cavalry. I got all of them built, and then I didn't end up painting them. It's time. We need to paint them. I have the video open. Oh, in a separate tab, so remember to watch when we're done here. Thank you so much, Panda. But yeah, anyone who did the starter box challenge, that's up today. You can check that out. We painted a ton of miniatures together, chat. For our next challenge, which I guess would be December, do we want to do like a bigger model? Would you want to do like a vehicle? Because we'll have characters for the mini exchange. Would we want to do something bigger? Yes, please. Blonde Cow, thank you so much for that sub. You get to see a stream. We're so happy to have you today. For 12 months, a whole year. Thank you so much. I can't believe it's been already. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Glad to have you. A monster. Yeah, a vehicle, a monster, something that size. I feel like that would be fun. Trying to think what I would work on. Starter box challenge. Gambler's Chest. All of it. Go. Just watch my descent into madness. Don't want to make any promises for December. I think it's tough with holidays, but if it's just an extra little nudge to work on something. Exchange will be November. Yep, we are getting all of that together right now. So if you guys want to join for the mini exchange, you can start looking for a mini. I think I'm going to do some Kingdom Death this time. But you're looking for a character size mini. A Games Workshop hero size, a Kingdom Death, a D&D character, something about that size. I hear the Christmas box for Guard comes with 2 tanks. Tanks on tanks on tanks. Baneblade or nothing. We usually have the last 2 weeks of December off, just in case, or sorry, just on call in case something happens, so I'll have plenty of time. Going to Vegas the first week of December for birthday. Okay. I think that's the plan, chat. I think we'll do mini exchange for November. And then anyone who wants to join for another challenge, let's plan on a bigger mini. A vehicle or a monster. Speaking of monster, there goes Sadie. 2 Royal Dorn tanks in the box. I guess I'll... Oh my gosh. Just full demon mode out there. Pretty sure she's trying to summon something. Alright. I was gonna ask chat. Since holiday boxes are probably coming up here, what would you get if there was a holiday box for it? What are we hoping for with holiday boxes? Sounds like potentially Guard. Any other boxes we're hoping for? I'm gonna go ahead and mute for just a second. Okay, I think it's safe. She's either given up on summoning or it has occurred. Let's see, Cities or Flesh Terror's holiday box. I heard Votan holiday box might have the Sagittar in it. I'll be nabbing that if possible. Box of Lieutenants. Probably likely. I think for the first time, I don't want minis around the holidays. I think I'm set for a bit. Again, with Gambler's Chest and everything, I got plenty of things to work on. It's a weird feeling, chat. I'll just wait for Kingdom Death sale and I think I'm good. Maybe orcs if it happens. Can't really think of anything I need big stuff for. Played a first company box with new Terminators, Captain's Stern Guard, otherwise no spending. Yeah, if it's something where it's a good deal for all that makes sense. I'd be seriously interested... I'm sorry. I think I'd be seriously interested in anything that was a good bargain for one of the Sigmar armies. I don't have anything of. I'll let that direct the backlog a little bit. Makes sense? I'll work on next. What about Fine Castles? Oh no, we already have a challenge set up. What a shame. What a shame, Avian. We're already working on a vehicle instead. Unless you have a Finecast vehicle, Avian. You can, can hop in with a Finecast vehicle if you want. You imagine. What a nightmare. Maybe Beast, Soulblight, Flesh Eater, Court, Slanesh, or Zinch. Come Slanesh with me. Does the Seraphon box has Engine of the Gods and Flyers? That might get me. A Dorito? Do we think, I guess with Dreadnoughts, do we think that would count as a vehicle? I think that would still count. Maybe a little on the small side, but I think that counts. I mean, for the challenges, we really want as many people to be able to participate as we can. I feel like a Dreadnought would count. What do we think? Husband appears with a Tantalus. The Urang. There it is. If they're made of resin. I think Dreadnought would be fun. Yeah. For vehicle challenge. You're still having to do the weapons and everything, so I think that makes sense. Does a vehicle keyword, there you go. Does a Titan count as a monster? It, I mean, it fits the size. Dreadnought or Warsuit would count as a vehicle? Yeah, I think. Anything about that size, I think would be just fine, chat. Again, it's just us painting together. It's not for anything. No prize or anything, just other than, you know, finishing your backlog. long as it's in the spirit of what we're picking, probably fine. Oh, the Riptide? That'd be a good one for it. Yeah. Trying to think what I would do if we did vehicle or monster. I do actually have a repulsor for my Space Wolves that I've not started. It's together, and that's it. Maybe that would be a good time for me to start that finally. Because, yeah, whatever allows people to hop in and get something painted. Last 3 days, I've told myself I need to check something on our company bank site, and just now did it. Why did I come to this room bright and strong with me today? I'm glad you did the thing. I'm gonna force myself to do the thing today with email. I understand this feel. I have a big transport ship for my wolves too. Drop pod for the ultras. You got some options, Panda. See what you're feeling closer to. The creature in the closet making om-nom. I don't think anything. Everything's already started. I think is the hard part with Nids Avian. We're doing a start to finish. That kind of rules Nids out, unfortunately. Unless I keep my Biovore or something back. The tank I kind of want to work on. Just because it's like the last thing I have for the wolves. That said, I'll be 100% focused on Cities of Sigmar from Christmas onwards. Forgot I still have some on my palette. We'll be thinking about it. Obviously, we have the exchange first, but yeah, let's plan on something, a bigger thing for December here. I think that'll be fun. Even the Biotitan, that is definitely larger than a tank. I would not do that for the challenge, no. No. Definitely larger. Avian's in here like, can I do a Dreadnought? But you have to do a Titan. I see you. I see you, Avian. Podcast says, I've lost all sense of hobby direction since I realized Hedonites don't work the way I want them to. Uh-oh. Maybe paint a big dragon for the first time. Painting something that may not necessarily be like needed for a game may be a good way to do that, Blonde Cow. Just to get back into it. Picking something very different can be a good way to come back to hobby time. You get to flex with the Biotitan. I'm still not going to do it on a monthly challenge. I don't know what to tell you. It'll take me a month to build it, so no thank you. I'll work on the tank that I want to work on. Unless you'd like me to assign something to each one of you to work on. I think I'll pick my own project. Yeah, if you suggest it, you get to paint it. Have fun. Enjoy. Think about all the internet points. I do like internet points, but I'm not going to do it on a monthly challenge. That's how you burn out, chat. Like we did with the starter box challenge. Yeah, let's not do that again. No. I'm good. That was meant to be a troll emote. They both work. I like it. Yeah, we're going to avoid the burnout again. I'll get my tank ready for when Space Wolves get their codex. Whenever that is. I don't think we're even on the roadmap yet. But when we do, I'll have a tank. Go through second army and paint a monster. I think just getting something different. You'll paint it for me, Noob? How are you? Thank you, Noob. I appreciate it. What you up to today? How was weekend? All the questions. Matsai, thank you so much for that sub for 19 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And a hoot, welcome in. How are you? We're working on our orcs some more today. We've got a Grumlok and Gazbag. Orcs have the best names. They've been a lot of fun. Thank you again, Panda, for sending them my way. Carbine, welcome in. How you doing? Ah, we got the direwolves built. Very nice. What? How are they to build? I've not actually built any of the new direwolves. How are they? Okay. What do we want to work on? He's coming along really nicely. We need to pick another highlight color. I haven't decided what I want. Just let's blend this a little bit. Weekend rip. I'm sorry. Work from home today and some of tomorrow. That's good. I'm glad you get work from home at least. If weekend was rough. I'm glad we get a noob for Monday. Oh, they go together good. No stupid overlapping pieces like the Bliss Barbs. Bliss Barbs are such an awful kid. Such a rough kid. And as we've heard from Blonde Cow, I think that's the second person now. Be like, got to Bliss Barbs and that's enough. No more. What a kid. Destroying hobby motivation all around. Oh, when I said him, did he have his moon thing on the staff? Yes, it's in the bag here. So I didn't see it because I thought it was part of the basing, but we'll get it on there afterward. I'm looking at it. I don't even know if there's room to pin it. I can leave it separate if you'd like it. I think for photos, though, it would be nice to have. I'll just wrap the crap out of it, but I will give a warning that with shipping, that's going to be difficult. Because there's really not room to pin it. But I do have it. Yep, it's in here. So I'll get that added a little bit later. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... Staff is like wrapped, but also has bones in it. So I'm trying to get a good color spread on it. Let's do the wraps in the black to match the other strap, and then we'll do the bones. Josie says, I'm at the stare blankly at the screen, hoping solutions to my problem come out of my brain. That part of the day. I relate way too much to that feeling, yeah. Just have that moment of inspiration is all that you're hoping for. See, I've looked at both options. It's so hard to get the chore feel with current factions, not kneecap myself on the tabletop. I know that there's like a specific list you're wanting to run. I'm sorry that it's not working out the way that you were hoping, Blonde Cow. It's frustrating when you have certain things you want to bring to the table and it's just not how it's going to work. Alright, here's the wrap. Way around. Get the little bones. I need to paint more little goblins. Those are cute. I've not really painted any. I kind of want the little poof on the top of his head to also be the orange. Unites with some Chaos Dwarf Warriors and a Soul Grinder would be so promising. Things that annihilate Brother best. Wasted Mind has one goal when it comes to playing Warhammer. Annihilate Brother. I have a plan for infantry heavy cities and cavalry heavy. Going all in on cities. Okay, sorry, no worries. So I think I'd like to tack it on for photos. just so we have like a photo of all of him. I think I would just be just gonna caution for shipping that it may come off because there's not really room to pin it, unfortunately. So I will do my best to get it on there for photos and stuff, but just a heads up that I will wrap it the best I can, but I'm a little worried for shipping you. That's a very delicate little piece up there, unfortunately. But I'd like it to be in the photos. Let's see, I've got another box of wolves and zombies, and I read a card, the beast to build. Also 2 corpse carts, and I have to make my own grave guard before I can put the army on the table. Coming along, Hoot. Coming along. The corpse cart is such a creepy model. That's definitely up there in creepy factor for Games Workshop. The man destroys his own mental. I don't really need to add on. I rolled slightly below average. The world is nigh. I lost already. Shouting occurs at the start of turn 1. That makes things tough. Yeah. You're right. Not really a whole lot you need to do. I'm sorry that that's how it goes. First card is certainly a model. It is, yeah. The graveyard models look so dated next to the rest of the range. Yeah, I can imagine. Corpse card's still creepy, though. Oh, still a creepy model. Oops. I got a rough tally of the armies played for Age of Sigmar at my local shop. Orcs are the only destruction played here, and not many players. Thinking of adding some destruction then. It's kind of fun to see like what the local meta shakes out to. Because you always have those people that will always play their armies. You have the ones that'll hop around a bit. Pretty spread of everything else. Zombie card's the only... I'm sorry, corpse card is the only thing that makes the zombie blobs viable. Yeah. Everyone's getting the very creepy model. Evil, welcome back. Glad you can come join us again today. Here's where we're at. Here's what I tried to get done while you were out. So more details on our little goblin shaman up there. I'm working on this arm and kind of this area for a bit. Yeah, I think after stream, I'll take him off and we'll get basing started. You guys will see him when he's done. Exciting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you had any other questions, if you thought of any, click off. Here or the Discord, let us know. Looking sweet, thank you, Slam. It's been a lot of fun. I just love character models. I know we've got some more batch paint projects in the queue, but man, characters are fun. Between these and the Praetors. Some fun stuff to work on this week. How long have you been doing this? I mean, the hobby? No worries. I got into it, and you can actually do exclamation first to see my first mini. I hopped into Warhammer with 6th edition 40k, which I know we've looked it up, but I don't remember what year that was. But that's when I hopped in. I did take a bit of a break during 7th. I really didn't like 7th edition. I shelved everything. And then got back in with 8th. And then I've been streaming for 5 or 6 years now. 2012. There we go. So that's when I hopped in. Yeah. And I've been hooked ever since. But my first miniature was a Reaper mini. That little Minotaur there. I'll wait because it's probably taking you to another window. But for anyone else, that is a base coat and a wash. Yeah. Base coat in a wash. And she won't stop no matter how much I beg her to. I crave freedom. No. No, not allowed. Not allowed. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm gonna have to see if my parents can bring my GW order over to me this week. I usually get delivered to their place, but this order is my codex, and I want a game on Saturday. Next up at the crazy wheel pope the cities is getting, but I know I need her. 40K editions are like Star Trek movies. Only the even-numbered ones are good. That's what I have found, is every other edition I like. Yeah. Carbine says, I didn't know that. I took a break and came back in 8th. The next April, I'll be in the hobby for 25 years. I hope that's what you were hoping it was. Apparently, I have a few that I need to fix. It sounds like the other ones are now not working. Which is just great. We have so many things to fix. I need some serious admin days, I think. Now that a few YouTube things have been recorded. Alright, we haven't highlighted our gold yet, I just realized, so let's do some of that. Once I find my gold. Hey, Jack, how are you? Did you see the preview for the new AdMech Stick Sniper? I sure did. What do we think? What do we think of the new AdMech model, chat? I'm not a fan, but I also don't have AdMech, so I don't care too much. What do we think, chat? Yeah, welcome on in. Do you have AdMech? Is there anything you're working on? Hawkwood says, I'm old. I started in 87 with First. I love that. I'm gonna, after we find out about AdMech, I'm gonna ask chat, because it's fun to see the spread. He's hilarious. He's gonna break. I am very worried about transporting that thing, yeah. You like Stiltman? I kind of like that he's a little goofier. Kind of like that he's different. But he's not for me. It's okay. They could have done something so cool with that, but it's just tubes. I kind of like that it's the telescopic, just like bloop bloop bloop. Just set up as needed, but I don't know. I don't like it, to be honest. He looks weird. I mean, it's a good idea, but he looks like my 7-year-old made it. That's fair. Nope. Everyone, welcome to have their opinions. Not for me. Yeah, for me. I think it's fine, but it's not. I like people having serious discussions over what's uglier, the Desolation Marines or the Stick Sniper. Oh, making me think about that. I'd rather have the t-shirt launchers or the Stick Sniper. Good question. I feel like I would take the Sniper. For pure silly factor, at least. You know? I feel like I'd go Sniper. I already can't take Skitarii seriously, and that doesn't help. I like the look of the stuff boy enough to make me want to get back into 40K, maybe do a little AdMech. This would be a very good time, since they are getting their new book, getting the new mini. If you wanted to hop in. I know rules-wise, it's been a little rough with the new edition. They're definitely closer to the bottom here. But hopefully with new book, they come a little bit more in line with some of the other armies. I do think AdMech have some cool stuff. Even if the Sniper isn't for me. I do think some of the other stuff is really cool. Alright. Any questions for me that may help narrow down army choices? Fire away. Not sure how you want to do it. Yeah. Go for aesthetics or lore, certain play style. Those are kind of the big ones you're looking at. So if you like a shooty army, for example, or if you like more melee, or there's a certain theme you like, it's usually a good place to start, but we're happy to help. Like me, I like to run across the board and hit you in the face. So I have Space Wolves. My Nids also like to do that. you like vehicles, there are armies that are more vehicle-based, for example. Things like that might be a good place to start. Admech to me was always just functional enough army. Just do damage to get the job done. I think the Stealth Sniper works. They remind me of steampunk stuff. I like that he's unique. He's a very different model. I need to stretch my arm for a second. It's really hurting. Oh, we're going Age of Sigmar. I'd go Soul Reapers if I did that. However, my friend who just started with me has picked 40k orcs, so it'll be 40k. Oh, okay. On average, though, you have to like the way that it looks. Yeah. So if you go for combat style, but you still kind of want to follow your gut as what you want to work on, because like Jesse said, you're going to be spending a lot of time on whatever it is that you pick. So that is good advice to follow. Letting my arm rest for a second. I am in between either trying 40k with some AdMech or doing orcs with a focus on buggies, copters, planes, and trucks. I'm nodding because both are a lot of fun. The hard part is both of those could be a lot of fun. Orcs, especially if you like to kit bash and convert, are a great army for that. But also AdMech. There's a lot of more robot-y things you can pull over if you wanted to do a bit more of a custom force. But if kit bashing and conversion work is like a calling for you, orcs are a good army for that, for sure. In games I play, usually a ranged character, either mages or hunters. Prefer shooting armies with either psychic or melee capabilities. I'm not a huge fan of the vehicles. Okay. Helps too. Easy. Trying to think, combined with aesthetics, what I would mention for what you got so far in chat. The Necrons? Thousand Suns is one that was popping up in my head too, Wasteland Ranger. You like a lot of spells and things, Thousand Suns might be good to look at. They are a Chaos faction, so if you're on that website that's slam linked, they would be under Chaos. Necrons would be under Xenos. They are essentially like robot skeletons. TLDR. Anybody really kicked the Imperial Knights down hard? Uh-oh. We have more changes. Uh-oh. Where's my other... Oh. Let me grab a paint real quick. Let's see, if you want shooty, tie the stereotype there. If you have a battlesuit fan, that's a core army. Tempest Mechanic is also shoot-centric. Oh, thank you, Sam. Yeah, if you like spells, I'll point you to Thousand Suns. Reading the Meta Monday. Oh, win rates. From mid-60s to low 40s. Same with Custodians. Jesus. Well, yeah, because everything they do just nerfs them 2 or 3 times. That's a mess. Wasted mine. I know. You right. You right. I'd rather do some big vehicle models like the Orc Planes or AdMech the Dune Crawlers. Those are really cool. The Lord is essentially Chaos Space Marines with lots of spell casting. His Primarch father is basically most capable mage. Yep. And Sons could fit if you like biker stuff. Plus demons are fun to paint if you want to dip into more of that. Who did nothing, everything wrong, depending on perspective. Hi, Sadie. You're back. Can I help you? Do you want to be on camera? You guys want to see Sadie? Points, rerolls, Overwatch, Bondsman's, Towering, all at once. So much for small to medium adjustments. Yeah, it's just the knights just get hit with everything several times. Yes? Okay. Sadie. Your Dorian fans want to see you. Okay, here we go. Here is Sadie. Hi. Yay! Alright, puppy break. Here's puppy. This is what happens when you keep coming in. What are you doing? You like the microphone? Ah, don't eat that. I need that. This is why the audio explodes. It's Sadie literally eating the microphone. This is our baby Sadie, if you've not seen her. Whenever you hear her borking in the background, this is the monster. The borker in the deep. That's what she is, yeah. ASMR Sadie stream? Yeah. Let's put you to work. Let's get you back on that microphone. Yeah, please don't bork now. We should be good. I got my limiter and everything set up now. Is that the Scott you always talk about? Yes. This is Slender Scott. This is my puppy. Aw, Sadie sings. Bring it back, Twitch. Cowards. Bring it back. Ones I thought about were Chaos Marines, Thousand Suns. Okay, so Thousand Suns already in there. Eldar, I think that was some so far. Eldar would also be a good choice. We're getting new stuff for them here. Yeah, look at that. Sadie got follow. Follow. How old is Sadie now? She's little over a year and a half. So yeah, she's still very much in puppy stage. All right, Sadie, I got work to do. Get you back down. Got work to do. We got things to do, Sadie. Got work to do. Of course. Of course. She's very upset about being put back down. So she'll still bork because they are a herding dog. So they like to alert you to things. But it should calm down a little bit. Limiter works! Perfect. How dare you put me down? Exactly. Exactly. And so I'd also like something to make me think when playing. I don't want a super easy playstyle, if that makes sense. It does. I will say right now, Eldar are kind of... They've been top here for a bit. As far as win rates and things. They were given some mechanics that are pretty strong at the moment. Of course, things are getting codexes now, so things will probably start to balance out a bit more. Right now, Eldar are at the top there for tournaments and things. I think either would be good. There's nothing of those. There's not just like there's not brain dead play. If that makes sense. Still have to do some planning and some positioning and things like that. Sadie with full Magnus, ruin your day of notifying you of something. Yep, pretty much. If there's a car anywhere in the vicinity, we have to know about it. What excuse do my labradoodles have for borks then? That I can't help with, I'm sorry. Sorry. I have nothing for that. Paint them because they speak to you and won't matter. Wraiths. See, I would love a Wraith army. Got some of it. When I feel like attacking some more Warhammer. I want to get back to my Eldar. I've got our new big bug I need to work on. The Norn Emissary. But then I think it's Eldar time. Black Templar and Chaos Space Marines both had higher win rates than Eldari this weekend. I think Scott mentioned that there were some... I think Top Table actually did have... Was it Sisters? Just surprising when he told me. There were some armies we didn't anticipate being up there. Or at least I didn't. Mother, something is coming to ruin your stream. Couldn't possibly be you yourself. No. Couldn't possibly. Sisters versus World Eaters, that's what it was, yep. I was surprised. I'm wondering where the codexes are during the launch. Will be... Wait, drop back and mess for some, because they're too close to the publish date. That is that tends to be the cycle of Warhammer. As books come out, things just get stronger and stronger. Yep. It all comes around. That's the good and bad of Warhammer. It all comes back around. Matter of waiting it out. You're like the walker vehicle of Chaos Space Marines. The Helpert? If so, agreed. Cool mini. I just want to make sure I point you to the right thing if you're thinking of picking stuff up. Feel like that's Helbert. Sometimes a mediocre army wielded by a very good player. Sprinkle of luck can make things go far. I think a lot of it depends on mission. The mission that you're running can benefit different armies. Yeah, if you've just got someone who's been playing the same army for forever and knows the ins and outs, they can do a lot with it. Sometimes meta's gonna meta. That's just how it goes. This man says, I'm very anti-chaos, but the Lord Discordant is still one of the coolest minis. I love that mini. I have one to work on eventually, but it's very cool, yeah. Sly says, first 10 of 30 done. Time for a break. Let's go, Sly. Knocking them out. We are also making some good progress. I'm very happy with our boy here. We do need to... Oh, grab these bones. Get the ones back here. And I think we need to pick a highlight color for back here. To finish it up. Oh, the Defiler, the bigger one. Okay. The, like, spidery looking one. That thing is crazy. But very cool, yeah. I don't know how much those are used. Chat, are Defilers putting lists right now? It doesn't matter. Absolutely pick up what you like the look of. But for list building, I'll ask chat while we're all here together. How many points is a Defiler? I think is my next question. The spider one looks so cool, and I don't like vehicles. It's a fun one. I painted a couple a while back. They're a cool model. Brass Scorpion, though. Brass Scorpion. I'm trying to think what else. Chaos related is really cool. I would say if you're just getting started, maybe avoid the Helldrake for a little bit. The Helldrake is kind of a nightmare to get together and paint because there's a lot of overlapping panels and things. I'd probably point you away from the Helldrake, at least initially. Come back and grab it later. Hey, Konami's Quest, welcome back in. How are you today? Are they still not selling the spider vehicle from Shadowspace? Or the Venom Crawler? I don't think so. That one, I know, is because it shares a sprue with the Obliterators. It's all in one sprue. I think is why it's been difficult to get that one separate. Amazing. Yeah, Venom Crawler is spider-like, yeah. It's one of the things that put me off of Eldar. I really don't like the bikes or the big walker guys, but the rest of them are cool. That's fair. The big walkers are the ones that I like. I think they're neat. But yeah, if you don't like, then it's a little harder to get a force together about those things. Hard to snap that sprue off. I mean, it's all mixed on the same sprue. They would have to retool the sprue. Yeah, it's not just a, like, cut in half. Venom Crawler, Obliterate. They're all mixed in together. I think he doesn't recommend the Helldrake. Almost like she wants them all for herself. If I can spare a new hobbyist from going insane over Helldrake, I'ma do it. Oh, could be talk. That's true. The Warwalkers are a little weird. What is my army? So I have a couple different armies. I started with Space Wolves. So I've got Wolves, I've got Tyranids, I've got Eldar, and now I've got Emperor's Children for 40k. For Sigmar, I've got Skaven, Slanesh, and now Seraphon. Just pay someone to cut it apart, you just get random bits off the sprue. You volunteering, Mad Scythe? Are you our Venom Crawler savior here? Orc Boss is looking really great. Thank you so much, Terminkin. I appreciate that. He's been so much fun. I'm loving this little guy. Or these guys. Both of them. Little Shaman is cute. Our boss is great. It's annoying I can't take the Warp Talents in World Eaters. Let's get the old second ed Warwalkers. Absolutely one of my favorite silly kits. Basils are pretty cool. I really like them. They are 40k wise, they go a little bit heavy on the wolf angle, which not everyone likes, and myself included. But they've got some cool units. If you like melee, they're a lot of fun. They have Cat's gonna meme on me in a second. They have an anti-psyker squad that I think is now doing pretty well. The Hounds of Morkai. But yeah, they're fun. I enjoy mine. I'm waiting until Codex, but here goes Slam. Have you heard about Blood Angels? Blood Angels also fun if you like combat. Like hand-to-hand combat, sorry. Melee combat. Hounds of Morkai. Hounds of Borkai. I think we just need to work on some on chat. Or in stream chat. I think when Space Wolves come out, we just have to do it. Put in some Hounds of Borkai time. Chaos Space Marine Psychers 2. Okay, let's see what Slam's got. Psychers, yeah. Generic name for spellcasters. So your mages are called Psychers, essentially. And then, yeah, like Slam said, some of them focus more on that than others. Yeah. So some focus, like I was saying, some focus on melee. Some focus more on the psychic stuff. Some focus more on shooting. So depending on the army, some are just stronger in some areas than others. And psychic is one of those, where some armies do it a little bit better. They get more bonuses and things to that. Which is why we were talking Thousand Suns, is they have more of those special rules around magic. The Hounds of Dragon Ball Z Kai. There we go. There's the project right there. It's in front of us this whole time. Space Marines have Librarians. Yep, so that's their Psychers. They get real mad if your book return is overdue. Yep. Use their mind to get their book back. Brush, please. Okay, here we go. Alright, we need the very tops of his little fingers are curved around here and it's bothering me. Hey T, welcome in. How are you? There we go. Bit of green. Perfect. Fingers done. What else have we got? We're getting down to the nitpicky stuff now, which is great. I'm glad we're at that point. But it is a little harder on stream. That's a nice looking lad, that is. Thank you so much. Yeah, here's an actual look at him. We started him yesterday, so he's come together here in 2 streams. We will be doing we got a 40 mil base that we'll be putting him on. Doing a little bit of custom work for that to give him some, you know, a proper tactical rock that he can rest on. And we do have one thing that'll sit up here on the staff that I need to get after stream. What are you up to today, KT? I'm leaning toward Chaos Space Marines now. I keep seeing models I really like. Chaos has some really fun stuff. And yeah, like Slam said, a lot of the armies have a mix of things. There just might be one that does it a little bit better. But you'll be able to get shooty. You'll be able to get some melee. Add in some bigger stuff if you want. Just some do, some have some strengths toward certain things. I realized Gazbag's holding onto a spike of metal coming off the shoulder. Yeah. Have you considered Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Or what, Butts? We actually watched that together as a community a while back. Did I miss something? Giverioso, hello. How are you today? Hey, Cultured American, welcome in as well. We are working on, this is actually the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. So this is, Grumlok and Gazbag. I have to get the fun names right. But yeah, this is a metal miniature that was available for Warhammer Online. So a cool opportunity to paint it up. What you up to today? Oh, you're referring to Harlequins. I should have known better. Harlequins also fun. They are, I would say, a challenging paint scheme if you wanted them to be as well. A lot of Harlequins get the diamonds. Thank you, chat, for all the help. I know I'm not reading everything out loud, but thank you so much for the help. And looking at armies here this morning. I'm just working. Thanks for coming to work with us. Appreciate it. Hey, Inferno Pods, welcome in. Doing well here. What you up to today? We are working on our orc a bit more today. While you guys are helping with army stuff, I'm going to do the streamer thing. Go through the stuff. Over on YouTube this morning, I posted our starter box challenge showcase. So if you guys want to see what everyone painted for the month of August with our challenge and get the total number of miniatures we painted all together, that is up now. It's very much in the style of the old whip gallery that we used to do. So if you enjoy the whip gallery type streams, it's like that. We will probably do one for the mini exchange as well. So if you guys want to go check that out, that is over there. Let's see, what other stream thing did I have? Oh, today was supposed to have a sponsored section, but there was something that wasn't activating Twitch side. So I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. So if you guys want to help us get that bag, that'll be tomorrow, hopefully. Once everything's activated, I'll let you guys know. And I think that's all I have. That's the stream things I have. We will be back tomorrow with more Warhammer as well. I think it'll probably be Imperial Fists. Now that the orcs are coming along. Verioso says, they're great fun. People should buy Harlequins. And Verioso has some Harlequins. If anyone's looking for Harlequins, check out the sale thread. Positive news me with Boss. I got a promotion. Congrats, Jesse. That's awesome. Congrats. Exalted, hello. How you doing? engineer the order of the army so the model count hit 69. I had to fight not say nice while I was recording. Nice. Oh. I did not, though. Should I? Next time? I should, but I did not. Finally get the pesky junior out of my title. Congrats, Jesse. That's huge. Well done. Happy for you. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where this ends and hand begins. Okay, we need a little bit more green back in there. If I had the 300 pounds, we have a fun amount of Harlequins. Alright, sorry, chat. This might look a little weird on camera, but I gotta get in the... This is hand painted in. There we go. That's better. A little bit of red, and now he's all set. Euros, it's cheaper than you think, just saying. But yeah, if you guys are interested in Harlequins, let Broso know. Alright, there's that. I think we're about there, chat. I got like a couple more things I can pick at, but then we kind of move to facing and final touches from there. Real close. A bit more on this foot. Oh, back again! It sounds like a few things Discord may be easier. Welcome back. This is looking sweet. Fun paint. It's a really fun paint. Yeah, it's trying to think anything specific. So he is metal. I'm trying to be really careful. I do have one part that I will have to add on later that looks like it's gonna be real hard with shipping, but it's this tiny little moon has to go on at the end. That'll be up here. But yeah, he's been a great paint. I love the little shoulder parrot goblin. He's adorable. He's been a lot of fun. Thank you again, Panda, for sending him my way. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for, yeah. Really appreciate all your help, everyone. This is Evil. Really, already love this community. Thank you so much for coming to check us out today. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. I also appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'll just drag new people down to our level. One of us. One of us. I think, Warhammer's great. I love Warhammer. They do make it a little tricky for new people hopping in to really get a handle on how to get started. So if there's anything we can do to help, let us know. I feel like they just assume you know a lot of it already. And that makes it very tricky when you're trying to figure out what army you want, gear to pick up, things like that. So if we can help, let us know. A lot of us have figured some of this out the hard way, so if we can help prevent learning things the hard way, we want to do that. Sorry, the sigh is because I'm trying to pick out the last little things I want to work on, not because he's not fun. Some people play, yeah. Get to enjoy it together. Warcom? No, NikkiCom. I like it. I like it. Oh, fun, Cal, thank you. Oh, Rogue Hobbies, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are celebrating ORKtober with, this is actually the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. Grumlok and Gazbag. Let me show you what I got for orcs. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Look at the dancing nerdlings. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, so I've been working on, it's kind of a wave of a project. We've got, this is for Scorch Panda in chat. We've also got a weird boy in all of his fine cast glory. We've also got a big mech with shock attack gun. I've got some of that separate for painting at the moment, but I've got all of them going. We've also done 20 orc boys, and they're very dark on camera right now because they're just primer, but we've got the knobs to go with them. We were being happy about new miniatures that have small ladies as hats. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today? What were we working on? Oh, we were talking about hats. I'm assuming we're looking at the new Bretonia hats. What did we all think of the reveals and things? Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming over. I'm going to scroll up and try to say hi to everybody. But welcome in. If this is your first time in my stream, we paint a lot of Warhammer here. Unfortunately, I've moved some of the other stuff we were working on, but I've also got some Imperial Fists we're trying to finish up. I've got some pretty Praetors. I love the new Praetor sculpts. They've been a lot of fun. I've also been working on some Kingdom Death. So I've got the Flower Knight I've been working on. And then I just picked up some Moonstone, which I'm very excited for. I picked up Eric the Enlightened. So I got him built, but I need to fix his spear. So there's some of the projects we're... Great hats! Agreed. Great hats. Let me scroll back up here. The new Bretonia models are amazing. Looking at the new minis, yeah, there's so many things to be... What are we most excited for, chat, from the reveals? Am I okay to show first painted model in the Discord? Absolutely. Throw it in the whip gallery there, or the finished. Wherever you feel comfy putting it. Wish there had been some Blood Bowl. I just built some Blood Bowl. I built this cutie. Sorry, I didn't show him off. I've got Wilhelm. The new vampire. I don't even play Blood Bowl, but the new vampire team looks like so much fun. Everyone coming in, how we doing? What are we working on? What projects have we got? Tristan, hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm making my way through chat here. They just got some of that, Moonstone at the local store. I'm scared. Foot Knights with lady hats, that's right. Bretonia models are what I'm most excited for. The new Pegasus models look fantastic. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Glad we can Warhams together today. I appreciate it. Motor City Ray, it's good to see you. How are you today? We're celebrating ORKtober. So this is our project for today. We've got some more boys to finish up off stream. But this model has just been so much fun. This model is metal. So I'm trying to be real careful here as we go. But my favorite part is the little goblin, like, parrot on the shoulder. So cute. And of course, my chat. If you're not following Rogue Hobbies, please go give a follow. Go check out the stream for more Warhammer content. Thank you so much for the raid. That is Luis. We know. Go check out the stream. This model looks so fun to paint. Lots of big detailed pieces, so you can get really detailed. Yeah, I think I kind of want to add some patterns here on the front. I haven't quite decided what I wanted, but you can add in the checkers like you do for 40K. Bring in a lot of fun pieces. I think what else you could kind of spruce up if you wanted. I think the biggest thing is I want to do another highlight on the back here, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do just yet. But it's a great little mini. Yeah, great mini. Hey, Warpsmith Chris. Working on my Amazon Blood Bowl team. Still a work in progress using... Oh, the Turbo Dork. What colors are you using for the Turbo Dork? What blend do you have there for them? Well, if we've got some more friends joining us, let's keep cruising on our orc. We may move over to the Big Mech for a little bit here. Before I need to wrap up and get some lunch. We'll keep cruising for a bit here. I would not have been able to do this guy justice. I don't agree with that. But I'm glad you get to do him. Thank you for the opportunity. He's a cool piece. Always fun getting to do like the exclusive minis or the like limited edition type stuff. Red Rum and Bee's Knees for Turbo Dork. I've only gotten to play with Turbo Dork one time. I did a Moloch in the Turbo Dork, and it was so much fun. I need an excuse to pick up some more. Need an excuse. Fancy Orc Stags is your go-to. The triangle pattern along the edge. Okay. That's what one of the references had, and I think I do want to add that in. So maybe we go back and put it on that side. Basically, the reference I had was kind of this with a red tint over it, which I didn't super care for. We may just go ahead and go with the black. One of Turbodark's new paints, Hemoglobin? Oh, Hemogoblin, sorry. Looks great. Turbodark nids are so cool. I need more excuses. I was kind of thinking Alarial for the big beetle. Would be cool with the Turbo Dork. I've seen a few people do that. Some of the like wings for some of the smaller bugs people use it for. Speaking of Warhammer Plus, is it worth the price? Wondering what the lore videos are like or if YouTube is better. I would say probably stick with YouTube. Subscribe for a month, watch it all, then unsub. I think the variety and amount of stuff that you can kind of, especially as you're getting started and kind of hopping around, YouTube is great for that because you can check out a lot of different things and dive more into them. So I would say start with YouTube. And then if you really like the animations and things, kind of like Slam said, take your month, hop over there for a little bit. Since this Warhammer Plus is totally not worth, in my opinion. For me, I would say probably the same. Unless you're just really into the battle reports and stuff. Which some people are, and that's great. I think a lot of that content is also available on YouTube. My opinion. I was gonna get some water, then the cat jumped in my lap. Now I'm legally not allowed. That's right. Illegal. Sorry, you're stuck there, Panda. Warhammer Plus is worth if you consider the free mini price. Not for the year, $25 for the mini, so it's only $208, $209 more than the app was before. Yeah, depends how much you're using some of this stuff. For me, eh. For others, maybe worth it. How are you today? Welcome on in. All right. What else can we work on? We're getting so close to just being able to get him finished up off stream. No worries at all. Life is lifing. No worries at all. It's good to see you. Always glad when we can all hang out in Warhammers together. What is everyone working on? Everyone who came over with the raid, what projects have we got? I think my personal projects are probably going to be Kingdom Death for a little bit. I got the new Gambler's Chest, which is a giant box of miniatures. I think those are going to be my personal projects for a bit. I do want to get back to my Eldar, though. Oh, Terry Wolgan, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, everybody coming in. We are working on, this is a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. This is Grumlok and Gazbag. Trying to get it kind of ready for basing today is the plan. They do include codes to unlock specific armies in the app when you buy the codex of that army. Yes, it is in, like Scott said, it's in the back of the codex. ZB says, I don't have anything to paint currently. I guess I can find something in my pile of unpainted stuff. For now, I have nothing specific I want to paint. It's tough when you don't have that, like, project that's calling to you, right? I do that too, where you start to, like, go through everything, and just trying to pick something to start can be really difficult. I always feel like it's the TV channel problem, right? There's so many channels, but nothing you want to watch. I feel like it's very similar to that. I hope something calls to you here soon. Yeah, welcome everybody coming over the raid. How was the stream? What were you up to? My first model's in the whip, if anyone's interested in seeing it. I'm really proud of how it turned out and had lots of fun. I will take a look after stream for sure. If anyone else wants to take a look. That is up. Alright. Is Silly Putty okay to put over paint? Yes. I use that all the time for masking. I have some non-metal metal that I don't want to dry brush onto. Yes. So I will say I've only tried the Crayola one that comes in the red egg, but that has never peeled paint for me. So silly putty, you should be good. Gary says, I have many much projects. The old ice kicked into full swing. I'm tired and must nap. 26 Marines left to paint, and then the 130 odd pile of shame. That's a lot of Marines. A lot of Marines. Sounds like you're getting close to though, which is awesome. I recently bought the kill team into the dark box, and I finished the terrain. Now I have the miniatures to paint. I wasn't really planning on it though. One of the factions is really speaking to me. In-game looking at Grim and Gaz. Looking good. Thank you so much. I was surprised. I didn't find a lot of art for them when I was kind of looking for like references and things. I was surprised how little I found. Alright. I'm trying to find other things to work on. I have some of the red egg as well. Yeah, you're all set then, Butts. No worries at all. You can reuse that putty quite a bit too. Okay, let's work on our Big Mac for a little bit, and then I will have to get some lunch because I'm getting hungry. I'm working on Votan and a Marine now, says Wasted Mine. Up here. If I finish the 4 Votan by the end of the month, I'll have hit and slightly surpassed my hobby goal for the month. Love that. Have a blast. I'm gonna have naps and maybe do some pigment wizardry again. Let's go. Have a good old Texan Monday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, go get some rest. Thank you again for the raid. We will catch you next time. Well, as for now, if I can remember what paint I used. Oh, on the other Kingdom Death base. Unfortunately, I can't help with that one. But Silly Putty, you're good to go. Yep. I use the Silly Putty is what I use for all of my NIDs. So, if that helps you feel a little better about using it. All of my NIDs use the Silly Putty. I did my minis, but not to the terrain. Those big boxes are tough just to get everything done. Between the terrain, the armies, everything. It's a lot. A lot in those boxes. They are a great deal, but it does take a while to get through all of it, yeah. Alright. We're gonna work on... Sorry. I switched to the Big Mac here for a little bit. Because we've got new friends with us today, and I need to get the orcs done, so let's just keep cruising. This is our Big Mac with shock attack gun. I have the front part of the weapon separate for painting. I will be getting back to that a little bit later, probably today. But until then, we'll work on the details. It has a lot of details and a lot of like overlapping for the weapon. Taking a little bit to get through this one. The Orc class is currently painting a Warcry box set terrain. So much to paint. So many questionable decisions by me timeline. It's, I feel like when you have those big boxes, finding those ways to knock a bit more of it out is a good way to go. If that means dry brushing a bunch of terrain, airbrushing, whatever to get through more of all of it. That's a good way to learn some batch painting, for sure. Yes, the Big Mac. See, Kraken, welcome in. How are you? Sorry, this is the Wendy's. Welcome in. We're just doing an ORKtober day here. Trying to get boy all together. But I'm making a base as well. I'll post that later too, but it's drying at the moment. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look. Did you use the texture paints, or what did you use for your base? We're going to paint the claws on the trees. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. Carry on walking. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Oh, Sadie's back again. Hello, Sadie. Didn't have enough camera time. For those who came over with the raid, anyone else have ORKtober projects? I've been doing this, and I've got some Halloween projects. So I've been working on Kingdom Death has some of their like Halloween costume projects. What I've been focusing on for the month. It's nice to work on some of those time holiday minis. All right. This side needs all the highlighting. Stormtober is going great, yeah. Bill's working on a whole bunch of a Stormcast. I saw your whip photos in the Discord. I had a cactus and it died. In the pot were some little stones. I glued them in the base, coat them in PVA. Paint them with a texture paint, I think it is. There you go. Bringing nature to be nature. I like it. I use sand for a lot of my bases for my Slanesh stuff. A little bit of that as well. I've used bark before too for bases. What are some of the other natural things we've used for basing, chat? I think Mousebait uses tea leaves. Pretty clever. I've not tried that myself, but I know others will use that. Blend this highlight in. Nice. How goes the Orkin? We're doing well. I think Grumlok is ready for basing, and then I will do final touches. We've moved to our big mech for a little bit here. I think the stones could be a bit too big, but we'll see. Yeah, only one way to know, right? Give it a try. I don't want to do too much on him because I do need to read the notes for I had some color requests. I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I think, unfortunately, I need to wrap up and get some lunch. That way I can make sure I get all the color requests and get them wrapped up without having to go back and do some edits. How's everything on your side, Honor First? Going well? For those who came in today, if you want some more Warhammer, we'll be back tomorrow. I have a couple projects. I'm trying to decide what order we bring them on stream. We've got more Imperial Fists. I have some Chaos Knights that are going to get primed later today. So I think it'll just kind of depend on what project I feel is more ready for stream. But we will have some Warhammer tomorrow, so if you guys like the Warhammer content, be sure to follow for notifications and all that good stuff. We do have our Discord. I'll throw all the links in here in case anyone needs them. There is Discord if you want to come hang out in between streams. And then if you'd like to see the other things I'm working on, there are my socials. So I actually posted a little Grumlok on socials today. If you'd like all of the updates, that's where I'm at. And then, yeah, YouTube is the other thing that we have been working on. Our community did a starter box challenge. It was actually for August. We're just now getting some of the recording caught up here. But we posted a video today of what everyone was working on for the challenge. So if you guys want to check that out, it is now up. And we're going to be doing some more challenges here coming up. So if you're looking for that little extra push to work on your backlog, we've got some challenges coming our way. I think it was really fun to see just how many miniatures we could work on all together. If you guys want to see what everyone had, check the final count. That's all on the YouTube. I've also thrown our VODs on there, so if you want to catch up on streams, things like that are also available. I think that's all I got. Just gonna keep working on this guy for a little bit longer and then go get some lunch. I did want to ask Evil, do you feel like you're in a good spot to start looking through armies? Did we give you enough things to consider here or look at? Oh wait, I already have this on my palette. Kidding. TGG says, nothing brings me more evil joy than telling people how much that one will likely cost them. Let's keep working on this a little bit. Highlight up some of our kind of bronzy colors here. Lots of metallic work today, which is fun. Oh yeah, I really like working with metallics. Well, thank you. They're fun to work with. This is actually scale color, and I disagree with some of the stuff I do. Their metallics are exactly what I want metallics to do, so I've not replaced them just yet. But this is the, I'll grab them. This is Decayed Metal. Where'd the other ones go? Victorian Brass, and then I will add probably a highlight of Moonstone a bit later. I wish the Games Workshop ones blended a little nicer. They, even with the Vortex Mixer and trying to store them, they just goop up on me too much, and that makes me sad. Because they've got some really pretty colors, but I can't get them to last. Other than like some of the the base paints. Some of those will stay for me. The rest of them, however, just turn into a goopy mess for me, and that makes me sad. Oh, definitely. I love the colors of Thousand Suns, but I like the variety of the Chaos Space Marines. Don't have to worry if you never paint that color. Wow. Oh. Not coming out of Lurk just to dunk on Slam. Wow. Or if you're colorblind. I was gonna go with if you never paint, but decided to be a little nicer. Wow. Oh wow. Slam, did you get to build? You mentioned building. Here to defend you. And you're building. Thank you for your niceness, I feel it. Yeah, do we get to build? Not just yet. I know we're back to feeling the hobby, which is great. I'm ready for Slam hobby. How's your arm today? Still bothering me on her first, unfortunately. I am trying my best to keep the second skin on. Sorry. For those who rated in, I got a tattoo on Thursday. But it is being more of a pain to heal this time. So I'm trying to keep the second skin on, but it's being very annoying. Yep. Thank you. Yep. So I got I'm doing a full Dragon Ball sleeve. I got my second one, and the first one healed so easily, so perfectly. The second one, being a butt. Being a butt. I had some work to do yesterday and today, but soon I hope good. Good. Hope work stuff going well. In between theses. Your bicep is too powerful. Here's where it's at, in case anyone missed it. Kind of gross, so if you get grossed out, look away. Just an ink sac at the moment. So under there is Piccolo, but it's all the extra ink and plasma. Yeah, we're just leaking. And it feels really weird because when I move, I can feel it move. Which is the weirdest feeling. But yeah, this one's been less fun. So we're just trying to keep it on as long as we can. As long as I can stand it, basically. Oh, it gets better soon. Thank you. Yeah, it'll... Basically, the longer you can keep it on, the better it'll heal. And the more color it keeps. So I don't have to do touch-ups. But it's really uncomfortable at the moment. Never got into DBZ, but the artwork is beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, there goes Sadie again. It's so weird. It is. If you're thinking of getting one, the second skin is great. It's basically it lets it heal without scabbing over. I'm gonna mute. That was on the case. It lets it heal basically without scabbing, because scabbing can hurt tattoos. And you can't get stuff into it, so dust and dirt and hair and all that isn't getting into the tattoo, which is also more sanitary for it. So it's great. This one's just being a butt. Sadie has big opinions about the tattoos, apparently. She wants one, is what it is. Sadie gonna work on her sleeve next. Yep. I want to get a sleeve tattoo, but the quote I had is so expensive. A lot more than I thought, so I'll have to save up. I could go elsewhere, but this place is so good. I will say save, yeah. I think you've got the right mind about it. That is one thing you don't want to cheap out on, is tattoos. Feel like that is nothing but regret when you when you cheap out on a tattoo. Feel like that just becomes regret. Oh, I think you've got the right idea there. How is the pain? Not bad. So Shenron on my shoulder was crazy easy. Final highlights hurt, but it's because you've been under a needle for hours. For Piccolo, here on my inner arm, definitely hurts more. It's just more sensitive, but still not bad. I think if you're thinking about one, it's not going to be as bad as you think. Even the spots that are tough, it's only for a couple seconds at a time. So it's literally only while the needle's doing the thing. And then they pick back up and it doesn't hurt anymore. So it is not as bad as you think it will be. I can pass that along. If anyone has questions, yeah, it's not as bad as you think it'll be. Yesterday when having my brain episode, Mrs. Bus was like, "Do you want to go get a tattoo?" Yes. What would you get, Butts? Do you have something in mind? If you were to go get one? I almost did it right then and there. My God, Sadie. Something small and goofy. I thought about you. All the local shops were doing the Friday the 13th. And I think you had mentioned that you wanted to do that. Oh, Tony, thank you for the lurk. 1,000 tiny butts tattoo. Could you imagine? I'm sorry, I'm not carrying you. I know. He is very needy this morning. I'm glad the limiters were. So that tattoo one says a lava lamp, or the lava was ghost, and I still think about it. That seems right up your alley, yeah. Is this a glove? Do you have a glove? I think you do. Okay, I'll look at that in a second. And first says, got my Space Marine stuff coming. Order dispatched. Let's go. Glad to hear it. It's very on brand for you, Buds. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't already have it, honestly. I'm surprised you don't already have something like that. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit more, and then sounds like Sadie wants to play, so. Oh, we're right at time anyway. Let me get the shirt and then we'll wrap up. So Sadie can play and be her full demon self. And I can get some lunch. But we will be back tomorrow with more Warhams. So if you guys want to catch us for more Warhams. Same time, same place. Same Sadie. Also, same popper. He does the occasional barking like Sadie. No idea what she's reacting to. Yeah. And it's hard, because they could hear something like down the street, and it's just... possibly simple enough I could do the preliminary sketch myself. Yeah, I think they like to do that, and then put their spin on it. Same ham time, same ham channel. Well, I'm going to mute for a second, and then we'll wrap up. Poor Scott is done. Okay, we're gonna wrap up, so he's he doesn't have to deal with her alone. Alright, so ORKtober. I think Grumlok and Gazbag. Everyone say bye-bye to them. I will get the staff and the base finished off stream, and then they're done for ORKtober. I'm gonna keep working on our big mech and our weird boy. I'm gonna make sure to pull up email so I can get all of the color specific stuff. Thank you, bows. Thank you. Sorry. And then I will work on the knobs. Now I'm starting to bark, so I think it's time to wrap up. Tomorrow we will be back. More hams here on the channel. I think it'll probably be Imperial Fist, so probably Space Marines, but if the Knights are in a good spot, I think that would be fun to bring on too. So thank you everyone for joining us. Again, socials, YouTube, Discord, all in the chat if you want to check those out. I think I'm just going to wrap up here, so probably no raid today. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support. I'll see you over in the Discord. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.